Welcome to our Friday night red light special. I want you to sit back, unwind, and let's get into this combo. It's grown folk talk now. Relationships, love, sex. Let's get into it. Get your drinks on deck. Get your snacks. And let's get it started. So tell a friend to tell another friend. We unwinding, y'all, with this red light special. Let's get into it. Hi, and welcome to another episode of our Friday night red light special edition, honey. I am your girl, Miss Almond Brown 09. I swear I felt like I haven't seen you guys in forever, but we are back with our Friday night show. So we're going to get into it. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week, and we're going to get ready to wind down and talk our grown folks talk, okay? But first, I got to bring my girls up, so I'm going to bring y'all up. Hey, Shadia.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hi, Jada.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
What is
Jade.
up? How have you guys been this week? I swear I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a month.
I know, right?
I know
Feel
it's
like
been
we've
a
been gone.
How's y'all week? Jada, how was your week?
Well, baby, ain't nobody died this week. Amen.
Hallelujah.
So I had such a great week. The only thing that was dead this week was my daughter's birthday plans because it's going to be storming and raining tomorrow all throughout the day. So I had to postpone it until next Saturday. And I also found out that the school that she goes to, you have to be reapproved, or your application has to continuously go in every year. So she has been accepted once again. So thank goodness for that. And also, my baby is in the Junior Olympics. She has qualified. So I am
Yes.
excited.
Come on, niece.
Yes, I had just
congratulations.
found
I
out
know.
as soon as the thing said that you guys were going live. I was like, oh my God, I ain't on the stream yet. I
Yes.
was
Well,
so excited because I
Yes.
was trying to
congratulations.
text it out.
God
Yes,
is
ma'am.
good.
Shadia, how was your week?
Yes.
My week was good. It was busy as always and fun at the same time. I can't
Yes.
complain. God is good.
Amen. Amen. Well, I can't complain either. You know, we had to push back the live a little bit because tonight was my son's his other team's last game or whatnot of the season, and they won 39-34. Woo woo.
Oh,
So
congratulations,
yeah,
team.
shout out to the team.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yes.
my week was good as well. Work. Children and my baby boy has went back to school this week. So, you know, that's what we was
Mm.
doing. So other than that, it's time for some grown folk stuff, okay? Because I've been doing children all week long. So it's time for some grown folk stuff. Are you guys
I hear
ready?
that. I am ready, honey.
Yes.
Welcome to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us. If this is your first time over here, welcome to the Friday Night Red Light Special Edition. And we will, let me tell y'all how it goes. So we're going to be up here running our mouth. And then you guys can put in the chat, you know, whatever comments you want to put, I'll put it up on the screen. If you have any questions that you want to ask or topics that you want us to discuss right now during the live, we feel free to put it down in the chat and we'll talk about it. Nothing is off limits. This is a judgment-free zone. And so say what you want to say. Everybody is welcome. All opinions are welcome or whatnot. Like I said, judgment-free. We are grown, right? Everybody over here should be over the age of 18. I hope.
We hope.
I hope so. Yes.
And if you ain't, then shut your mouth. Okay.
Please, like, just if you, I can't tell you to leave, cause child, you just gonna leave. I mean, leave, but if you ain't gonna leave, then just don't
Go
type
in the
it.
church stand. Choir
Yeah,
stand.
come to church
Choir
with me on
Just
stand.
gonna
Sunday.
let us know. Okay. Keep your lips tight.
Yes. So our first, the first question that we have for you guys down in the chat is, and this was a question posed by somebody that I know, and I was like, oh, you know what? I never thought about that. Would you guys participate in a live demo of sex toys? Meaning, like you would be one of the models that they're using the toys on. Like, so it's not just gonna be y'all, it's a party, like how they have the romance or the sex parties or whatnot. So, you know, you lay it out on the table or whatnot, you got your little cute clothes on, your little sexy clothes on, and they just vibrating all on you. Would you, or whatever they're using? Would you participate in a live sex demo, a demo of sex toys? Shadil, you go first.
Well,
I think
yes,
y'all know what I'm gonna say.
I have, but it wasn't. I didn't know that it was going to happen like that. So my girlfriend, she was like in between jobs, and she was saying like, I'm going to be. I have the. I I got like this membership to be like this sex toy. Uh, what do you call them? People that sell sex toys, demonstrator or operator or
I don't,
consultant, a
there's
consultant.
somebody, child, they be
Is a
selling.
consultant. They're a
Okay,
consultant, a sex toy consultant. And so she was like, I'm going to do a party. And I was like, all right, so her hangout house was like her grandma house. And even though we were like younger, like in our young 20s or whatever, so we, she invited a bunch of us. We all came together, and then she had to order a certain amount of toys. And we had a live party. And we had food and we got to try the toys now. Come on, y'all. No, I did not use no vibrators. We on each other girls and all that. But that's where I was able to taste like the underwear that was like back in the day,
what
like
edible
the
undies?
edible
You didn't like
undies.
it? Your face balled up.
No, they
Really?
were nasty,
It's like a
nasty.
fruit roll up.
It was not like no fruit roll up. No, that was nasty.
I thought it would taste like one to me.
Right?
But like I'm saying, I'll be 36, so this was like before I had kids. So I want to say I was like maybe 18 or 19 actually. Um and what else did we try? She did have
So wait,
vibrators, but
I have a question then. So don't be looking like that because I gotta ask the question.
what's the
You said
question?
you tasted
The
the
pee.
edible.
Mhm.
Okay, so was it on somebody? Cause she
No,
said
Jada.
like a live
I said
action.
live, like this is a
Yeah, live
live
action, not
demo.
just trying out the stuff,
Yeah.
just sitting there in your seat. She said live action. So you tasted the edible underwear. Did you eat it off somebody? Is that how it went? Or
Jada, can I get to my story?
oh, okay. Well, I mean, you started off. It was about okay. I'm listening.
Okay. So, as we having this thing, so it was a knock, knock, knock at the door, right? So all the ladies coming around and whatever the case
Dun,
may
dun,
be.
dun.
And so I'm always the girl that has to take one for the team. So she whispered in my ear, she like, oh, she here. All right, take one for the team. Go not open the door. And I was like, take one for the team. And this young guy, check chocolate, cut fitting, knock on the door. Now I'm thinking like, okay, take one for the team. I'm like, I'm gonna entertain this young man. He's the only guy. Whatever. Girl, he was a stripper. So as I go to say, this stripper had a ball. Now all the other ladies would not let this stripper touch him. I mean, they would not let him touch him. I mean, this stripper had me up in the air. He had me in the chair. The panties was around his head. I mean, I
Wait, the
mean,
edible panties or your panties?
The
Right.
edible panties,
Oh,
he
girl,
had them
what?
stretched all out. I mean, he was using that vibrator. I mean, it was
Having a vibrator on you?
I mean, it was
Tell the story now. Come on.
Right. I mean, like she look, don't be leaving me with no open
the
windows because
I'm
I
vibrator
will
ready.
crawl
using
through
he
and
had
question it
listen,
all.
he was using the vibrators. He was like he was using the toys, but however, I stayed clothed. But I did have like the things you do when you
That was a
young.
deep breath.
Yes, because the things that you do
What?
when you young. So at that time, because it was the summertime, I had like some capri shorts on. And so the guy had me like in on his shoulders, and
Mm-hmm.
he took the vibrator, the bullet, and he put it in his mouth.
Oh,
And he was just that man, boy.
so he put
I
it in
mean,
his mouth. He put it in his mouth. He hoisted you up, and then and like he did it.
yes,
Okay, girl, I'm
that
gonna need you to speed it up. Come on, we trying to get to the good
no.
part.
Okay, so
God, you,
man, it ain't
you
I
just
trying to
me.
slow walk it.
Yes, because
Cause I'm like,
I'm trying to
okay,
be filtered. I'm trying to be filtered
For
here.
what?
right. This is
Cause
the red light special. There's no
yes,
filter
I know.
needed.
Cause
She
I
dragged
can't
it
believe
out for like a whole
as the
4 minutes.
things that I'm thinking about is like God, I can't believe I did this kind of stuff. It's just bringing back things in my childhood that I did. It's just like
Girl, not the
crazy.
childhood.
And so then after that, he used the vibrator. But girl, after that, then he had me on a chair. I mean, the man flipped me upside down.
You
Now
kept
he
your
did.
clothes
You
on?
had sex in front of strangers, but you said you kept your
Hold
clothes
on,
on.
I did, but he did lick the upper part of like my
Girl, he ain't sucked no titty. Mm-mm.
No, he just licked right here. He licked all down my neck, but it was just that was our live experience, and she
So
made
you
a
felt the
lot.
vibrator through your shorts.
Yes, yes, I
You
did.
that must have
Girl,
been a strong vibrator.
Yes,
he must
it
have been
was.
working that.
Cause
Okay.
back in the day, the bullets was like this thick.
So what did you do? Like, what was your reaction when you felt the vibration on the clitoration? What did you?
I was so shocked. I was just like the whole time that I was getting this dance and they was throwing dollar bills. I was just like, and she was like, "It's gonna be all right." I was just like the whole time, like, "Yo, you just." She was like, "It's gonna be good. I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you." And I just was like, "Yeah, you really did throw me under the bus, but it's all good. Like it's all good in the hood."
So did you
I'm like,
I was
climax?
sure about to ask how much you got paid because
Okay.
it sounds like you and the stripper should have been splitting a cut.
She was part of
Because
the
you
so
said
deal.
your
after
friend,
no, after all
none
that,
of your
I did
friends would
go
touch the stripper.
No, because he was so sexual. Like when I say he was into it, like he was really into it. And then after that, he did say, "Thanks for being a good sport." He did say to me, "Thank you for being a good
Girl, he
sport,"
said,
because
"Thank you. I can't."
he did because like
He
some
said thank you
strippers
and dropped you some of that cash, right? You
what
was the whole show.
I
He
was
was the
the whole
instrument.
I was the whole show because he was so intimidating. Like, I guess
But
you
y'all
had
was 18. I can't. But
yeah, we was 18 and he was very intimidating. And so he was just like, "Thank you for being a good sport." Because you got to remember, she paid for the stripper to come out there.
Right.
So he came to do a job and nobody didn't want, like, okay, so I answered the door and now he's there to entertain and all women is sitting around.
it's
No.
supposed to be all
So
girl. I don't know what
Yeah, that's
y'all
what
be
it's
doing,
supposed to
but
be when you get a stripper. But
no,
I mean,
them
I guess
girls
y'all
wasn't having it.
18, so y'all didn't know. And
Well, a lot
um,
of the girls in the room wasn't 18. A lot of the girls in the room was older than us. Like her
and
aunt
they
was
was
older.
Afraid.
They was afraid
Oh,
because
y'all
they
wouldn't have
was
been able
like,
to get
they
in
"Who
let
is
nowhere,
the
this
girl.
man?"
18-year-old get it all in. Girl, they set you up.
The
You better make
girl, the
sure that you
man
ain't
had
on
me.
Pornhub for one of those little, what is it
Nah.
called? The Freaky
The
Bear or
one
something
thing
like
I
that?
could say about me and my friends in our group, you can't have no phones. We don't even carry our phones. We're not one of them phone kind of groups. We leave our
Shout out
phones,
to
no
the
pictures,
member.
and all of that. Like, heck, no, we're not phone people. We ain't clicking, snap. And then back in that time, who had really? I don't even think our phones did video back then.
Girl, well, Jada, listen, would you perform? Wait a minute. Thank you so much, Fifi TV, for joining my membership, honey. I
Oh yes,
appreciate
thank
you,
Yes.
you.
baby. Welcome to the Almond Delights 2.0.
Shout out to
Jada,
Cece.
now
Yes.
the question is for the ones that's just coming in, would you guys participate in a live demo of sex toys? So you know y'all going in there like you going to a sex party. They have all the toys laid out. Would you volunteer to be one of the bodies that they use a toy on? Be it a vibrator, insertion, front and back, whatever it is, or the BDSM bondage things or whatnot. Would you perform, or would you be one of the people to perform the live demo? Jada, would you do it?
Okay, so yes, based on certain things.
Break it down.
I Yeah, because I don't use the vibration and stuff. I don't use penetration toys. So for me, I have been spanked with my clothes on though. I have been spanked on a swing before to demonstrate. I have also been what is that called? Uh, what are those things called? I'm not even sure why I can't remember. The Not the edible panties, but the edible liquid stuff and the powders and stuff. I
Like
forgot
the massage
exactly the
oil and
name.
stuff, the edible massage
Oh,
oil.
Yeah, and I don't know why I can't remember the names of them because I used to always know the names, but people stopped buying them, so I don't know why. But so yes, so I have had people like lick them off of me, and even like oddly, of course I don't like women, but oddly because I do parties with women, sometimes it would be like girl on girl parties, and I would be like, okay, take a shot off of me. If that got them to buy the product, it worked. Okay. It's like, oh, okay, go ahead and take a shot off me. But it wasn't like where they could take a shot off the nipple. They could be at the top of the chest, like right there at the crease. I'll let you take a shot there.
Oh,
But
like
you
right
can't
here.
be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't be at the nipples. You can't be all down in between my thighs and stuff. And they would get excited. And I would be like, no, no, no. Don't let the dress fool
so
you.
so how do you fight? Like, how do you just say like down, down, like?
How do you who? I didn't hear you.
So do you say it like politely, or do you say it like
No, just
The way I
no.
just told you, girl, I'd be like, no, no,
um,
no, don't even try that. And then they kind of like giggle. Even guys sometimes will giggle. Like we had a whole body paint party, and you could paint anybody you wanted to, male, female, whatever. You could paint anybody you wanted to that was welcoming you to be able to paint on their
Mm.
body, but it was edible paint. So that means if they painted you, they got to lick it
mhm.
off as well. So,
Okay.
I would always have like a stipulation, like, okay, listen, I'm the host, so you can do my arm. You know what I'm saying? You can do my arms if you want to. You can do my navel if you want to,
So you
and
got
that
like
would
these
be it.
random strangers. So it's because I've never seen the edible paint thing, but so
Mhm.
you just got random people licking on you, like
That's what I'm
Yes,
sitting
and I would
here.
always, I would always make them, gargle with Listerine, and people be like, "You can't do that at parties because that make people feel a certain way." I'm like, if they don't feel that this is cleanliness, I don't know what to tell them. But if
Cause
I
they
see,
want
come
to try
talking to
that
me,
though.
they gotta gargle
people
with
probably
Listerine,
looking at
baby.
my facial expression like she looking like she bored, but I'm sitting here trying to puzzle this picture in my brain. Like, okay, I don't want Jada to
Listen,
think I'm looking at her story weird, but I'm sitting here thinking like, so she got people doing all this kind of stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a
it's
live
licking,
demo.
right? It's a live limo, so they licking here or taking a shot. It ain't like I let a guy put me on my shoulders and have a vibrator in between my shorts.
Okay.
I mean, you had a whole situation going on over there. You about came and
J-
everything, and you talking about
no,
you puzzled because I let
actually,
somebody lick my
Jada.
arm. If you don't stop playing with me,
No, Jada, because you went into two different stories. That's why I was saying with the girl, then that. So. I was like, you know.
This is all
Oh
part
yeah,
of the
I
lie.
don't
So
mind the
did
girl.
she?
Now again, it's not the neck. I don't like them on my neck. I don't like them. You know, no neck, no legs. Like I said, if it was the edible paint party, then okay, you could take one off my arm. The shots is usually done somewhere across the chest or in the navel.
Mhm.
So I kind of be like, okay, well, right here at the crease. You know what I'm saying? You can lick the little jello shotty thingy that's sitting up there. You can do that. But when they try to go a little too far, I'd be like, I gave you the rules, baby. No, no.
Okay, I
Nah.
got it. Okay, I got you now. All right.
Yeah,
So
no,
what? But what? Well, I know you say you don't play with the other toys. So what about vibrators or whatnot? Would you allow somebody to live demonstrate a vibrator on you, Jada?
no, uh-uh. No, I don't even like the thought of a vibrator touching me. I'm sorry. But I mean, if they want to do the whips and
Oh, you like that?
like I put on different outfits and everything. If they interested in seeing an outfit, I'd be like, let me go put on this outfit.
You
Hey,
better come
chocolate
on and
bag.
walk, honey.
Hey, chocolate bag Jada, would
Yes.
you please try a vibrator with Bay one time?
Oh,
Just
with
try it.
chocolates?
No, not chocolate Bay in
Oh,
the
I'm
chat.
like, I don't even know chocolate bag. Said hey, but I don't know him like that. Like, wait a minute.
She said with your bae, with Big Willie.
Okay. All right.
And then y'all come back and let us know how it was since you really don't like to do it to see how it was. I mean, you know, you still around here making people cry and everything. We ain't forget the class that you supposed to teach us.
Oh, yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But wait a minute. Okay, so listen. Um, that would probably turn me off if I tried that. So I would have to say no.
Okay, well then don't do it because we don't want. Look, he said. Look what he said.
I saw what he said.
Baby, chocolate baby, that's a whole lot, baby. You better ask about me.
He said he would be
I
lip,
will
honey,
change your
girl.
life, boo. Especially looking at you and you dark and sexy, baby. I will change your whole life. You don't want
But
these problems.
Chocolate Bay don't play for our team. That's why he said it.
Yeah, I know why you said that. I know. But I'll
But if
I'll
you can
have you on the whole team, boo.
look, but if you can change his mind, honey, if you can change his mind.
She
I'll
can
What
make you
change your
cry,
mind.
chocolate Bay. She can make you cry.
well for me to
Ooh.
answer that question, and I'll highlight it again so everybody can see if I can find it. I would, you know, I think I'll say the old me. The old me back walking around in a sex store like it was a Publix or something like that, or a grocery store, you know, or sitting around watching flicks like it was just a regular movie. I would participate in a live demo. Of course, first of all, it'll be somewhere where I don't know people. I ain't bringing nobody with me that know me because I don't need you judging me. But yeah, I would really be down for it. Like I wanted to go to like one of those hedonism things that they had in Jamaica before,
Oh
but
yes,
somebody said
hedonism.
they don't do it anymore, or it's not the same or whatnot. I don't know, but I would have participated in something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with it. But
I don't
that's
either
just me.
personally. If it's what you like or if it's what you're interested in, I don't see not a single problem with it.
I don't
I'm one of them
either.
people that say enjoy what it is that you like doing.
I
Absolutely.
said,
As long
live
as you're
your
not
life.
violating animals or
Yeah.
children or raping, no, not, excuse me, you know, you know what I'm trying to say, doing
Mhm.
that to nobody, then, I say go for what you know, enjoy yourself. I
Well,
think people put way too many restrictions on stuff,
They
but
yeah,
if
do.
you like it,
yeah.
I love it.
So I was since we're talking about toys, it's Slim Thick. I don't know if she's still here. I think that was her that was telling me about the rose, but I
Chocolate bag.
think Fifi also does it. Shout out to Fifi child. She do reviews of different sex toys or whatever. So I don't know if this is the one that she has, but I know let me find it. Slim Thick was telling me about the rose has an extension on it. I'm like, well, what are you gonna do with that? So I'm gonna share it with you guys since we're talking about toys and
Yes.
everything. Y'all know I like to do little field trips, so I had to go look and see what she was talking about. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you can see what it is that yeah. And I'll let me get the link and I'll put it in the chat just in case you guys would like to purchase said
Oh,
toy.
I see it now. Okay.
Let me move this comment.
I was looking like extension. You know what I thought you was about to pull up?
Oh girl, what you thought you was
Like
talking?
a peen
Oh
for the road.
no. I thought that's what it would have been though. Cause I
No,
was
I
like,
Yeah, because
actually
I'm like,
saw her. I saw her review on this, so I knew exactly what you meant.
so I'm
girl, I
okay,
was
so what
like,
the tail do?
All
Tell me
I
though.
know was when I
but
seen her review, I just was like, I'm scared.
And it's $23. Look at her face. Girl.
just put it in your butt.
Ah! So
Put it in
with
my
this,
butt.
Just put it in your butt.
oh, that's where it go at. What? I am lost.
Just,
Let me see it. Hold on. And this
just
thing is
put it
powerful.
up.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
she sound like she had experience. That's why she's singing that song like that.
I
No,
listen,
I'm
clearly.
just saying. It's
That
what
that's
I
why
hear people do. They just put it in their butt.
Ooh, I don't want this sound, child. I want the sound to go away, but it won't.
So from what I thought it was supposed to do was be in the vagina, but most people be like, girl, you just put it in the butt, let them play with it with the rose on your clit. I be
It's
like, what?
pretty though.
Okay.
I like that purple one. Look how strong that thing is. Where you putting it at? Look how it's jumping. I had to blow it up, child. Look how
You can't even see my face right now, but I looked at that like,
is
no.
that too strong?
No.
You don't think that's too strong? Like, I don't know. So would you buy that
You
one?
on mute, boo.
You muted shit.
I told her I was scared. I told her I don't know. She said you had to she said you had to do too much, and I just was like,
What you mean by
Well, I
too much?
see
She
since
said
we talk
that she used it like on low, and then she said that she was like, I think she said she had to take a break for a couple days, if I'm not mistaken.
a break from using the rose.
Yeah, I think she said, don't get like too happy with it.
Cause it can, I think it said it can take away the sensitivity down there if you use it too much. But I spoke to somebody because I
That's
be
all
asking
toys as
questions.
a warning.
But somebody told me that they said they didn't like it at all. Like she didn't like nothing about it.
Mm.
Like she had the regular, like the one like this.
The one like this, she done pulled it out the drawer, girl.
No,
Hey,
shout
you
out.
got
Let me tell
one.
y'all. You have not because you asked not. Now y'all know when we was on live one time, I said if you
Oh,
want to
she done
send me
got a toy.
listen, I'm telling y'all, I said if you want to send me the rose, send it to my PO box, right? Girl,
Girl.
check the PO box. Somebody had not sent me the little rose. So I said,
Yes.
I just took it out the box. I just took it out the box. You know what I'm saying? I turned it on. Well, I
She's
Mm-hmm.
stuttering and it looked like it got a couple of little wet juices on
Thank
it.
you.
She
no,
Because
it
she pulled that
don't.
listen,
right
I'm
from
trying
up
to
under
turn
her
it. Oh,
dress
there you
just
go.
now.
It's on. Listen.
oh, that
That's
sounds
what I
too hard.
that's
Oh,
what I
that
heard at the
sounds too
beginning of the show though.
Just
that
listen.
sounds too powerful now. Yeah, that's the more my speed right there. No, that's too powerful. Uh-uh.
Well, so how did it feel, Almond?
I didn't use it. I just took it out the box and show it y'all. Show it to
Well,
y'all.
use it
Didn't we
tonight.
say didn't we just say
I
it
had to plug.
since you're interested in live demonstrations, we ain't gotta see it, but how about you try it? Huh?
When? Huh?
Right
Right
now.
here.
What?
We ain't gotta see it, but we just gonna see what your facial expressions do.
So this is why it looks
Live
small. It is.
demonstration in
Look.
3, 2, 1.
Girl, look, it is small. See, look, this is the palm of my hand, so it fits. And this is a little charger port here. And this is the the charging base. So it sits here, and then it has the USB. See, it was plugged up because I was charging it, so I can turn it on with y'all.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
you charged it, so like Jada said, you gonna try it?
When I ain't finna try it on what? I'm not finna do this thing on camera.
This is
Baby.
your live demonstration right here. So, disclaimer, YouTube,
I
this
just
is
said
for
it's gonna be.
educational purposes
I,
only.
Only, yes.
I said it's gonna be in a place where I don't know y'all.
What?
If I
Even
was to
Almond,
do a
better.
live
Almond,
demonstration,
just give us a quick 5 seconds.
a
Let's just
quick
see what your facial expression is. Five
Well, you
seconds.
can't pressure in anything because you was supposed to teach people how to cry now, Jada.
Yeah, you messing up the moment.
Oh,
I done
okay.
had death and everything going on. I've been trying to get my emotions back together. She here right now with the toy, and she said she okay with live demonstrations, and I just said, give us 5 seconds.
Yeah, I did lick a lollipop though.
and
Thank you.
I also said that if I was to do a live demonstration, then it would be around people that I did not know. So I'm not doing that.
You
I know
don't know
y'all,
us.
my almond delights. I'm not doing it. But shout out
We
to the
don't know
almond
you.
delight
Is
that
your
actually.
sister in the room? Your sister ain't
We
in the
don't
room. I ain't seen
know.
her
She
name.
not. She not in the room.
I ain't seen her name. So you don't
Yeah,
know
it's
none of us,
listen. What?
technically.
Hold on. Hold on. So Melissa asked, "Is it supposed to be a sucking sensation?" So this right
Yes.
here is what you. Let me hold on. Let me make me big a little bit. Hold on.
Put your finger in it. Can you
So
put your finger?
this is where you put your clitoris, right? So you fit it there, and so
Okay.
Oh.
that's me putting my finger on the hole, so you guys can hear it. So it does have a sucking sensation, and I think there are 10 modes on this one. So that's 2, 3,
You
4,
taking it out the camera. I don't
5.
see.
Hold on. This
She
is
putting it
6,
towards the mic so we can hear.
7, 8.
Oh, number 8 sounds
More.
delightful.
Yeah, I said number. See, number. Me and you on the same page, Jada. And number 8 seemed the best. All them other
Mm,
ones seem dangerous.
Yeah, so that was 10. So you can choose what speed you want, but it does this. Yeah. So there is a sucking sensation here. So you can hear it when I take my finger off of it. But he's talking about that's a miniature speaker. I
I'm
am
while
more
you
like,
playing, they need to go ahead and come out with the 2.0 that works with the music. That's what
he
it
said
needs
you want
to.
to
no,
say
my
music.
camera's not
It
off.
allows a man or a woman to
No.
control that
Get
thing.
out.
But
You know.
they have
Oh,
one though.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But it ain't the rose though. I hear the rose is the better option, but it doesn't give you playability.
Yeah, not the rose, but I know they do have a toy that you can control it. You can hook it up to a
Mm,
Bluetooth, and it'll vibrate to the music that you're playing, and then you can also give the remote or the code to somebody else or whatever, and wherever they are, they can also control it and turn it on, so you know it fits inside of your underwear or whatnot, and then. Baby, they you be right here singing, baby singing and dancing and walking, and then they be done press play, and you right here,
that's
you
right.
right
Remember,
here
I told
seizing.
y'all to clone. You can clone your vajayjay or your peen, and you put the thing inside of it. It's like a whole clone moaning kit, and you can put it inside of there. And whenever your person is playing with it, it will alert you on your phone, and you can feel free to push stuff. Now, my ex said that he don't like me doing that because that's takes away from his privacy time when he trying to do stuff with me and not let me know.
Oh, well, would you want them to
Yeah.
know would you want them to let you know that they're gonna turn it on?
No, not me. I
Yeah,
would want to be surprised.
yeah.
Mm.
Surprise me,
I'd like to be
child.
sitting in the middle of church and be like, oh,
Oh wait,
oh.
not church. Why would you
Not
intentionally put that on at church? Thank you, chocolate bag.
Look, if I'm going to use it, I am going to be like my regular day to day life. Look, don't get it twisted. When I'm at church, the reason why people love me at church is because I don't pretend to be no different than I am on the inside and outside. My pastor and first
So
lady
you
even
gonna be
love
at
me, okay?
church jerking like this? Woo.
With the Holy Spirit in mind, baby. Amen, amen. I praise him at all times, okay?
But
He gives me what I
how do you
need.
contain? But how do you contain your moan when you do that? How do you contain a moan? Because
See, here's
it's
the thing.
bound to.
I don't play with those type of toys, but that's what I'm saying. If I did, I would. Now I'm gonna tell you what I do while I'm at church. If it gets a little where I'm a little bored, I might text a little somebody and be like, "Hey, baby, show me something to make me praise the Lord this morning," and you know, praise God.
I I am outdone.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, and then I just
Now,
be sitting up there, look, I'm running church service and smiling and giggling at the same time. Like,
That's what
what?
Melissa just said. Melissa said she used to be sitting
I
Yes.
was
church
about to
thinking about
answer
the party
Melissa's
night.
comment. Yes,
I'm
I
dead.
did too, Melissa, but I ain't gonna be on this church like, oh God, I
Panty
got control
liners.
of my body. Like, oh,
Oh yeah.
people
I
want the
could.
pastor
I
think
can't.
I got the
I
Holy
be in church
Ghost.
with a panty liner, baby, because I be knowing that on Sundays, that is
Mm-mm.
my, I feel like I'm always a good girl, usually throughout the week. So it's something about when I get in church where it's like, okay, so I want to be a good girl, but I want to be bad too. So I want to be a bad girl. And I just be
Oh
like,
Lord,
good
listen,
morning,
Lord.
baby.
Lord,
Good
you
morning, baby.
listen.
Give me
I
something to praise the
participating in this
Lord about
conversation,
today.
Lord. It
I
ain't me,
know.
Lord.
Now, I
God
love
knows
having
my heart and he has created me awesomely. Okay. So he know
I
I
know.
don't be getting nothing like that. When I come up, I promise y'all, if I was back in those days, you know how you had sister homegirl that's just like, I just want to touch the hem of his garment. If I could just touch him, me, I'd be like, girl, if I could just ride him into a healthy state, I'm gonna be all right. I'd be that one that will pull back the rock and be like he said he was gonna resurrect it. I'm trying to get that first
Girl,
morning ping. So I'm the only one that think like that. I'm the only
was
one
you?
that wanna.
Yes. Are you
Yes,
talking about with the Lord?
yes, I do not. He is the whole.
He is the Holy Spirit and he can
Let's
rise up
next
in me,
question.
baby. Oh,
Next question.
amen, amen.
Listen, oh Lord Jesus,
Mm.
what was we?
Spank
Girl,
me,
listen, what's the
spank
next?
me, Jesus, with the rod and all. Okay, go ahead. What y'all say?
Listen. Okay, what's the next question? What we going? Where we going? Because you just threw me off. So I'm like, I
My
feel like
She
bad,
want to have
Jerry.
seizures in church. She want to have Jesus Lord. We gonna pray. Keep Jada in
I'm telling you,
prayer.
I be in that church. Like Chocolate Bay talking about you might need a diaper in church. I be in it. That's the only place that I really feel like I be needing to wear a panty liner every Sunday.
in
Matter of
church.
fact,
In church, I
yes,
wear
in
panty
church.
liner every
Be
day,
excited
Jada.
in church. No, I don't. I don't wear them every day. I don't like that up against my vagina. But on Sundays, it's something about that Sunday where I be like, "Whoo!" Don't let me have to excuse myself to go to the bathroom after church before people start talking to me. it
Girl.
it be a whole warfare going on in the bathroom trying to calm my brain down while I'm texting somebody. But another thing that I would like to mention,
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit. Now, don't nobody say nothing, but some of y'all might have seen that women's conference picture that I was in, looking all adorable and sweet and innocent and child. Listen, I had forgot to put on panties.
What?
I
At
forgot
church?
to put on panties at church.
Did you find
At
somebody?
church. It was a women's conference, girl. Look, I just forgot.
I don't
I was
know.
sitting up there. I was supposed to go and get my thong out of the room. I had to put my dress on and I was doing my legs, putting my, shea butter on. And I went to go get my panties, but my daughter called me. So it threw my whole concentration off because I'm trying to help her with her outfit.
So you don't
By the
put
time
your
I made
drawers
it
on
to
first?
church, I realized it like 20 minutes in and giggled.
So you don't put your drawers on first before you put your clothes on?
No. Not unless, I mean, if it's pants or shorts or something, but if I put on a dress, my panties is the last thing I put on.
Oh, no, that'd be the
I don't
first
know
thing I
why that
put.
is.
I need to know what, like, if I know what I'm putting on, then I have certain type, because you know you put on tight clothes, you want to wear something that don't show your panty line, all the other stuff. So when
That's a
I know what
fact.
I'm putting on, then that's when I go and get what I need. But I mean, I put it on first. Oh, that ain't that like, girl, you be up there shouting in church.
Mm.
And the drip come down.
That's what happened 20 minutes in. Okay, 20 minutes in, I was
Drip coming
reading
down
text
your leg.
messages.
Drip,
Yeah, I
drip,
was,
drip,
look,
drip,
I
drip,
was sitting
drip
up there
coming down
reading
your
text
leg.
messages, looking at pictures like, oh, that boy crazy with this video. In the tub, he's so naughty. Next thing I
What
noticed, I stood up to praise the Lord and I felt something go like trickle, trickle. And I was like,
do I
I
got on
forgot to put on a
drawers?
panty liner? And then I was like, no, I forgot to put on panties. Oh my goodness.
Now I ain't
So,
gonna lie. I went to my 12th grade prom and I ain't wear no drawers. Cause the dress that I had on was very form fitting. And
well,
there was no
okay.
way, no drawers. I don't care what you put on, you will still be able to see the panty line. So I was like, I'm just gonna go without none on. So I
I ain't
did.
mad at you.
I mean, I
I ain't
have
mad at
done
you.
no underwear, but I mean, not for a long period of time.
Yeah, no. So is there anything else that you guys had to add? I'm gonna drop the link too. So if anybody want to come up and have a conversation with us and we can reiterate, I guess you guys can give your opinion on what we talked about thus far. But the next question, Jada, do you have a question?
No, ma'am.
Shadia?
No.
So
I feel like somebody throwing holy water on me right now.
look. So okay, I'm gonna get a backstory as to why I chose this topic. The next topic we're talking about polyamorous relationships, right? So I'm on
Okay.
Instagram just flicking away, scrolling away, and I'm on the explore page, child. And then it was a TikTok video, whatever it was, that came up. And the TikTok said, show us who you effing, right? Who you hunching. So the guy he screened or scanned over to one person and then he went over to him. So it was two women. So people was
Oh.
mad at him. Yeah, people was mad. Like they couldn't hear what the TikTok said because he had his earbuds in. So they couldn't hear it, but we knew what it said. And so people was upset at him about that, and they were just going at him. And it was a black guy, and it's two women, and they're in a polyamorous relationship, and they is them together in a relationship. It's not just, oh, I'm just having sex with this person and then they going about their business or nothing like that. They were actually all in a committed relationship. So my thing to you is, in your mind, would you ever be able to commit? Not saying you want one person this day, one person that day, like y'all in a relationship, all three of y'all in a relationship together. Would you be in a polyamorous relationship, Jada?
I'm looking for brother husbands. I think I mentioned that before, way back in the
Mhm.
beginning. I'm looking for brother husbands, not specifically, but possibly.
So
If
do
I
they have
find
to
two
be
men who
brothers?
can get with the program. No, no, no. I don't want them to be brothers. You know how you
Oh,
got
okay.
sister wives. So I
Okay.
want brother husbands. So, by the time I'm 40, that's probably and most likely going to be my goal to get young men, because I don't want no old men. There's no way I'm going to get two husbands and I got to take care of their pills, their gout, diet. No. I got to worry about their pain coming up in the next 5 to 10 years. No. I'm going to give me some young men that are down with the program. And the only problem I'm going to end up having is that, what the,
Hey, Terry.
Hi.
oh, Terry. Hey, Terry.
Go ahead,
Hello,
Jada.
ladies.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah, go
Terry.
ahead,
Terry.
Jada.
But yeah,
Hey,
so
I missed y'all.
the only way it would work is just that I would most likely have to have a guy who understands that I would only sex one of them. I don't know if my mind would be able to have sex with both of them. I'm kind of like a one man type of woman. So, because I've thought about it, like when I get brother husbands, I gotta figure out how I can think to have sex with both of them and not feel like I'm cheating. Ain't that
See,
crazy?
right, but that was and that was one of the questions in the guy's live. Somebody asked him, uh how do you keep from getting a STI or something? Because they asked him, first of all, they asked him, do they use condoms? And he said no. And he's married to them. He said no, he don't use condoms. Why would I use condoms with my wives? And then they asked him, well, how do you keep yourself from getting the STI or STD? And he was like, because it's just those three. They're not the type of relationship that they're open polyamorous relationship. It's just the three of them that's having sex. So he like, well, we know we clean, so why would he wear a condom? So he does sleep with both of the women, and I don't know if the women sleep together or whatnot, because I don't think nobody asked that, and I didn't go that deep into their relationship. But that was just that was just something that
Well,
was
here's what's wild for me. People are asking about STIs and stuff. It's the same people that probably can't even wear a mask when we had corona. But nonetheless, people are talking about STIs and how do you prevent that? And probably some of them people don't even wear condoms with just the person that they're with. And
Mhm.
some of them know they get cheated on or are the booty call and they're still not wearing condoms. I think we have to stop judging what's going on in people's actual relationships. He's married to these women. Now, on the flip coin of that is also he said that they only with each other and they both clean, but a STI can come when at least one of them, male or female, is having the wrong type of imbalance in either their pores or their vaginal cavity. So just because it's
Yeah.
your wives don't mean you can't pass an STI amongst each other. Just wanted to say that because I'm like, is that what he gave as an answer? He might need to be updated
Well, yeah,
so
he
he can
was just
protect
like
his wives.
we're that's them. They all together, so that's how they keep from. And they specifically said STIs. I said STDs, but they said STIs. So, like you said, it's easy for you to like you said, your pH balance is off. Loving and living said, as well as you. Any of that can
If
happen, and then
if you eating on a chick and then your balance in your mouth might be off and you can give them an
yeah, you got
STI.
gingivitis passing along
Right.
stuff.
But I'm pretty sure, again, some of them people who probably ask some questions probably have threesomes in their lives anyway, unprotected. I don't know why people want to judge people in they
I
sexual
don't think it was
relationship life.
necessarily a judgment from them per se. They were just he opened it up for people to ask questions, and they was wondering, how can
Oh,
you
so it
prevent
wasn't like
that?
they were attacking him then.
No. They weren't attacking him at all.
Oh,
No, it
okay.
wasn't. It wasn't an attack because he's very open, like with their relationship. But I think when he did that TikTok video, it was new people that saw him. So the people that actually follow him, they follow them for their
Okay.
relationship. But you can from only the videos that I saw, and I hope this don't sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's a light skinned lady, and then it's a dark skinned lady. You can tell in most of those videos he favors the light skinned lady more so than the dark skinned lady. And I'm not saying that that's
Mm.
whatever, but
You're just
they're
saying what you
saying that
noticed.
people had an issue with that, and somebody was pointing it out and was like, "Yeah, you like her better," because most of his videos and his lives were with the light skinned lady or whatnot. So I was like, well, I mean, if people understand it and they're following them for their polyamorous relationship, that's what their Instagram is about. I thought it was pretty. The live that he did to do a Q&A or whatnot. I mean, it was good questions because you don't know. Because some people might think that because you're in a three-way relationship that you're open to going to sleep with any and everybody. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like it was a good question to ask anyways, because I mean, you don't know. If you don't ask, you won't know. But Shadia, would
Closed
you be
mouths don't get fed. And I would actually say that it is that it's possible that maybe the darker skinned woman just doesn't want to be on social media like that.
girl, not with them TikToks they be doing? I know she want to be on there. Okay.
Oh, oh, okay.
They
Oh,
are very open and they're very lively. It's fun. So I don't think it's nothing dark per se with that, but people were really upset about the video, the TikTok video, and them not knowing who he was and what they were about. So he was like, "Oh,
okay.
y'all must not know who the F I am." I was like, "Oh, okay." Let me
Well,
find
let us
out.
know.
Let me find out. But Shadia,
Right.
would you be in a polyamorous relationship where it's just you? Well, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you and two guys. It could be you, another woman, and a guy. You know.
Um,
Exactly.
I don't see it for myself. And I'm gonna say this only because I never seen myself in a relationship, period. Um, I always seen myself as a single woman. I never wanted to be tied down to no one. Am I against it? No. I think that's something new. I
Mhm.
think that's something that's is a part of our generation or prior generations, and it has been around. Um, I think it can be done. However, I don't see how a man really would, like you said when I was listening to you, that the media felt like the light skinned woman was being treated better than a dark skinned woman. And my cousin, he wants to be in a relationship, a polyamorous relationship. And I keep telling him I keep asking him how, because one woman is going to feel like the other woman is getting treated
I
different.
think if you have an understanding, both of those women, excuse me, they seem to have an understanding of what it is they're doing. Just like with the show Sister Wives, there's an understanding, and each wife has their own home. But this couple, they live together. They all live together and whatnot. But I think it's just about having that understanding with one another individually. The women having the understanding together, and then the women have an understanding with the men, and then their own individual understanding. You know what I'm saying? What they have. So if you're all in it together, and it's like, hey, this is what we're gonna accept from one another and things of that nature, then there shouldn't be a jealous spirit in that relationship. Period. Because you went in there knowing it was gonna be you and somebody else and somebody else.
Right.
That's what my
So
cousin keep telling me. But when he figure that out, I'll let y'all know, or I'll tell him to come and hit your link and give you the details on that. But for me, I'll say no, because like I said, I always see myself as a single woman. I never see myself as attached to anyone. And that's just how I always see myself. So no.
well, Miss
But it,
Terry,
well,
Miss Terry, we know your stance on relationships and how you conduct yourself. You don't really care about relationships, honey, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
well,
But could you see
no, but
yourself in a
I've
not
done it
not in a
though. Remember
not
the twins? Do y'all
not yeah,
forgot?
but this is
We
what I'm
did
saying.
that
Well,
for a
let me
whole
let me
year.
ask you. Not just about the sex. You go over there and carry on, and then that. Now I'm
Right.
saying in a relationship, meaning you can be in a relationship in a house living with the three of you guys, not
We
just have
did
sex
that,
and go back away.
but we
Huh?
did that
Serious
for a year.
relationship.
We did that for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
started
that
out with
so they
one
both were
twin.
your man.
Yes, I started out with one twin for a month. For his gift, he wanted that. And when his brother came into the picture, we never stopped it. And we did live together. We did it for a year. It can be done. It was, I enjoyed it. We had sex together. Sometimes it was just one on one. Sometimes it was all three of us. I enjoyed it. It was good for me. It
So
can
how
be
was
So
that?
done.
wait, I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you right. So for a year, because you
We
you
did
like
this
my
for a
spirit
year.
animal, because I'm looking for brother
Yeah.
husband. So y'all had a
For
whole
we
relationship
did this for a
where
whole
you
year.
dated them both.
We ended up living together. I
You say live
4 months.
together, but I'm saying, like, did y'all have a relationship?
I was the only pussy they were getting, and they were the only dick I was getting. I just got
That's
the best end of
sex.
the
I
dick.
want to know if y'all had a relationship.
We lived
Outside of
together. We dated. We went on trips. It was
So it wasn't
I'm
like you
like,
had,
what do you?
like it was in love situation, like y'all were like
I'm never in love
moving
with nobody.
seriously.
I can't tell you
Okay.
how they felt. I'm never in love with nobody. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that lie. I'm not in love. I enjoyed the sex, yes,
No, I ain't
but
want you to. I just, I'm trying to
okay,
figure out how I can work out my
okay,
brother husband situation. That's why
but
I gotta ask the in-depth question. Like, okay, so did you get some feelings? Was it like serious relationship, possibly moving forward with
for
some
me,
extras in the
but
mix?
see, that's That's the thing I can't answer for you, because for me, when I get feelings, I don't get the kind of feelings that most people get when they want to get married. I'm not the marrying kind.
Okay.
Those ain't the kind of feelings I get. I don't share my
Okay.
dick unless it's the brothers, like I did. I,
Okay.
I would, I'm sorry. I
Well,
don't
you
share
didn't
like that.
share the dick.
Yeah, right. They
So
didn't
Miss
have sex with
Terry.
each other, but it was me. I mean,
Right.
we paid bills together. We shopped together. We went on trips together. We ate together. We ate off each other together. We were together. And
Okay.
we did it for a year. The only reason it broke up is because we moved. We
Got you.
left town. I mean, I still talk to them. They would love for me to come back upstate, but I'm older now. I don't know if I can do that now. But I mean, I'm older now. I'm sorry. I am. I'm 56
Mm.
now. I don't know if I can do all that. But I mean, then I don't know how long that could have lasted if I hadn't have moved. I left town.
Okay.
It wasn't like I moved across town and I left the city.
Oh, you left,
Mm.
It,
left.
I left the
Right.
whole state. Okay. I
Okay.
moved. Now that was
So
the only reason that we broke up. Now, even with me moving, for the first 6 months of my move, we visited each other. The distance
Okay.
was just a little too far. Got
hmm
tired of that. I mean, I found something else, and I'm not selfish like that. If I can't bust your nut, go get it.
I
That's
hear
just
that.
me. Cause
okay.
if you can't bust mine, I'm going to get it. I mean, that's just the person I am. I'm not gonna knock
Right.
anybody from getting their nut, cause I'm gonna get mine.
Amen.
I'm responsible for me.
Right.
Right.
Well,
As
Yep.
Yep. I ain't mad at that.
so Jada, they have a question for you. Do you
Like
want to
the
be in
rose is
love with both
responsible
brothers?
for almond.
Huh?
Ain't that's what you
Like the
yes,
got? The
rose.
rose is responsible for you.
cause I'm with them. Give us 5 second demonstration. Go on. We just want to see your face.
Five
Keep your
second
clothes on. That's
demonstration.
how we want it.
I can't.
Okay, we're gonna leave you alone
You
with that.
gotta show us.
We're gonna leave you
We
alone
just
with
want to
that.
see your facial expression. Okay,
But
turn the
Jay,
camera off and let us just hear the reaction.
yeah,
How about that?
something.
I get her. I wouldn't be able to do that either, y'all. Honestly, I'm just pulling her tail. I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be
Ain't
able to
no
do
yeah.
that.
I
way.
understand.
Just
Jada,
knowing
I
that
have a
y'all sit up here listening it will freak me out. I would
it
not.
probably would. I got you. Jada, I got a question for you though. I
Wait,
heard
wait,
you
wait. Okay,
say
let me
okay.
Hold
answer.
up, hold
Let
up.
me answer the
Yeah.
person real quick.
Okay.
Um.
Do
Do
you?
you want to be in love with both brothers? Yes, I do. I do. That's the only
Well
reason to
yeah.
make them brother husbands. I want to be able
Oh.
to, whoever I marry, I want to be able to be in love with them. Otherwise, I'm not going to want to get married.
Mhm.
Um, so I would want
Okay.
to be in love with both of them, and I would want both of them to be in love with me. I
Mm-hmm.
just want one to understand that it's possible that for a long duration of time, I'm only going to want to be
Mm-hmm.
with one person. I have to
Oh.
open my mind to being with more than just one dude. You know what I'm saying? So I would need him to be understanding whichever guy
Oh.
is gonna be. I don't know if they gonna flip a coin, who gonna spend more money on me the most, and that'll be the one I give it to. I don't know,
Mm.
but we will figure it out.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, she's about.
Mm.
What you got?
Jada, that's
What you
gonna
got,
be
Miss
a
Terry? What you want to ask
hard.
her?
Okay. Mm-mm.
I know, right? What's
What I
up,
want to
Terry? What's
ask
your
her is
question,
why she
girl?
don't do. I don't understand why you don't do the vibrator things. That's because I was listening to you when you was talking about being the human. But I'm like, how can you do that and not do the vibrator things? I did it when I was 35, but I'm like, yeah, I did the vibrator thing. I don't understand why you don't like vibrators. I'm confused.
You said I do real
I'm
people,
real
but it's
confused.
because they're real people. It's real people. I know they're getting something out
But you can
of.
do the paint.
You said I can do the who?
Okay. You can do the paint. Now, I don't, the edible paint. Now, that I can't do. I don't,
I mean, the
I
edible
want
paint.
to
I
try.
like to paint people, and then I like people to
mm-mm,
paint me. I
that
like the
shit.
idea, but the whole penetrating my vagina, and I don't even really like fingers that much. I really have to have a man clean
Okay.
his fingers and
I don't do the
everything before we
fingers.
even try that.
Yeah.
But I am
I don't do the
naturally just a
fingers.
person who wants the pain. I like the
I
way
don't get
I
fingered.
make it feel. I like
Okay.
to enjoy it. What am I going to do with a vibrator and a bullet? It can't give me no response. It's weird to me. It's weird for my
Okay.
brain. Now other people, you know, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they enjoy it. I don't
I
think it's
understand.
weird for them. I don't think they're weird. But when I have tried it before, I was like, man,
Okay.
I am so absolutely bored. I can't come. I can't even get aroused.
Okay.
I'm dry. It completely
Okay.
bored me. And I
So
just
you
felt
can't
like,
you
Okay.
just dry. You can't get wet no day.
no, I don't get excited or anything. I just be
Okay.
like, okay, so what was I supposed to do? I even asked somebody one time, like, okay, I'm new to this, so what am I doing wrong? And they're like, you just gotta let go and enjoy. I'm like, what am I enjoying? The toy cannot reciprocate the feeling. You know what I'm saying? So what am I supposed
Okay.
to? And then I can't suck a vibrator.
You can.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess you could,
I
but
So
I mean, for
hold it.
me, I'm
Why
a
would
sucker
you?
no.
vibrator, and the vibrator can't do nothing for me.
Why
It
would you
it can't
suck?
tell me nothing.
Hold on. Why would
Cause,
you suck on a vibrator, Jada?
'Cause she's saying giving head. She can't give head
Right.
like
But see, that's where you gotta get your ultimate mind together. Where the vibrator is supposed to please you. It's supposed to give you the idea of
Supposed to.
climaxing. The idea of a vibrator is just to make you climax. That is it.
And
That's all
evidently,
it's going to
it's not
do.
Yes,
making
it's
me
for you.
climax, so
It's for you.
I can't get jiggy with it.
This is a mind control thing. But
Okay,
if
I
you
get that.
can't, you should try it. Don't knock it till you try it, though.
I said I
No,
tried
she
it.
doesn't like it. I understand.
Yeah,
I
I tried.
understand
I
for the
wouldn't say
simple
I
reason.
don't
Now,
like
when it comes,
something if I haven't at
I'm
least
saying
tried
try
it or
it with
tried
a
to get
man.
to it.
That's why I said
but she
try it
said
with Bay. Try it with a
she
man,
did.
Jada.
She don't like it. She already tried
I
vibrator.
don't like.
yes,
I've tried it
That's
with
why
a
she
guy
Oh.
before. It
I
it
got you.
just did not work.
Oh.
And-
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
you
why
did
I'm
it
like,
like I thought your story was when you tried it, he was like over the phone and you tried it and you were bored.
I
no,
understand her point for the simple
that
reason.
wasn't the vibrator. That was me trying to try phone sex,
the
and I
phone
was
said,
like, oh,
yeah.
this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna need you to just
She
come here.
bored. She
Okay.
like
I
phone
I
sex. What is
understand
that?
What is
because
that? I need the action.
the first dildo that I ever tried didn't have. It was just a rubber. That did nothing for me. The second one that I got, I bought myself. And it was battery operated. I like that one. I don't like things that does not move, have some kind of vibration to it. Just to have a dildo that doesn't do anything, I understand her point because it doesn't do anything for me. So I get her. I understand some things you don't like. And I was with a
What
guy with
No,
the rubber one. He was trying it on me. What the fuck is this?
What is
I
it?
said,
One
if
of
girl.
you
those
don't
straight
quit
ones?
playing, I'm gonna tell you, it had the width. It was black because I was adamant. It was black. It had the little balls on it, but it was rubber. And I was like, what is this? It didn't
Oh, it
do
had balls on it
anything.
too.
Yeah,
So it ain't had no
yeah.
ridges on it or nothing.
It looked like a tar black penis that was made out of tar. That's what it looked like to me. You know, it was the hard rubber,
Yeah,
like
I
a
know what you
tire
mean.
rubber. Yeah, I was like, okay. So he called himself. Well, what he did was he gave me oil, and then he tried to use that on me, and I was like, that ain't gonna work, boo. That ain't gonna work. Which made me think at the time, well, something must be wrong with his penis. He must, for it, because he bought it. So I was like, let me see. And I was like, oh, y'all the same size. Why are you using this on me? And you got this? I didn't get that. And he was like, well, I thought maybe you would enjoy it. I said, are you trying to get me into anal sex?
And did it work?
I think the phone cut out.
Oh, she don't. Yeah, I can. Miss
Jada.
Terry, if you talking, we can't hear you, Miss Terry. They say dildo lives matter, honey. And Melissa say, I like it. I like the bullet, but I get nothing from a dildo, just a piece of plastic. And I can
Yeah, I
agree with
don't
that
get
because
nothing from a
it's just,
dildo either.
yeah, I never really got into the insertion toys or whatever. They're just, uh, like she said, it's just a bunch of plastic. It's just, there's nothing there. Cause I was, am I really gonna say? I was never the one to masturbates, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, why would I use that? Like I'm like Jada in that aspect. I need a real body, a living person over me because just plastic for nothing insertion is no. A vibrator I can understand, but insertion, toys, nah, skin to skin. Okay, I understand that apartment 217. See, when it comes to that. Look, she said, "Well, I don't even. I need somebody to talk to me." Okay. See, and this is
Yeah.
what Jada was saying. She needs that
Yeah,
interaction.
let me tell you how I really did get in toys. I got in toys with my partner. And I'm telling you, when he put that vibrator on my clitoris and then he was stimulating my G spot, it was just like that. Them two combinations, we started exploring toys together. So it went hand in hand. I mean, did I have a toy? Yes. Did I pull my toy out more by myself? So when I was alone, I can say I experienced celibacy more. I never like my toy was not some. So like if I had a rose and I was single, would I use it? No. I would say yes. I would not really use it. Maybe once. And after that, I probably would never use that thing. You know what I
What if
mean?
if your husband came to you, like Terry say they bought the dildo. So if your husband came to you with a dildo, like where would your mind go if they brought you, if he brought you a dildo and say, come on, let's use it.
Um he wouldn't be my husband. I'ma just say that.
So you would divorce him if he brought you a dildo?
uh
Not you use it on him, but him use it on you.
no, I don't play them kind of games. No, 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 no.
Oh, you better say that, honey. That rabbit in that magic bullet, baby.
Yes, no, I don't play them kind of games. Why you can't insert yourself in me? What is wrong with you? Then we can go get you a blue pill, a whatever kind of pill, a pump or something.
Oh no, I don't think it would be that.
I listen. Oh well.
I don't think
Mm-mm.
it would go. I don't think it's because of that, but
Mm-mm.
I would. Oh, la me Edmosa Rosa. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be offended. I would look at it as okay, let's jazz it up then. Do you know what I'm saying? Do make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. Okay, look, we gonna go to the next question that we have. Do you see a difference, or is there a difference for you in having sex and making love? Is there a difference? Everybody in the chat, y'all can answer the question too. Is there a difference, or do you see a difference between having sex and making love? Miss Terry, you here? Miss Terry. Well, she's not here. So Jada, wait, who answered first last time? Jada did. So you go first, Shania.
Yes, of course.
So what's the difference?
Well, it are we saying with the same person or with two different people?
Just period. Is there a difference?
Can they hear me at all?
It see my question would be complex. If I'm dealing with the same person, then no, it's not a difference. If I'm dealing with two different people, yeah, it's a
Well, with your
difference.
husband, is there a difference when y'all have sex and when y'all make love? Is it a difference?
No, there's no difference.
So it's the same
It
for
is
you.
the
It's,
same.
it's one and the same.
It's running the same, yes.
Hmm.
Okay, it's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
I'm
What's
gonna
what's the,
agree. I was gonna let you finish the statement, but yeah, I agree too.
It's a
yeah?
difference.
Mm-mm.
What's the difference for you, Miss Terry?
Money. You asked.
Cause making
You,
love is your feel like
yep.
loving and living said making love is when your feelings are involved, and your
Hmm.
feelings are involved every time you dealing with that person. So you make
Really
love
do.
to that person all the time, no matter if it's a quickie or not.
Hmm.
So there is a difference. That's why I asked. Now, if it's somebody I'm just dealing with, then no.
Well, let me answer before I let Jada answer it. For me, it is a difference. Even with being with the same person, I feel like there's a difference. If we making love, I feel like we taking our time. It's more intimate. We're more like it's more exploration for me with the body and the things that y'all do. When we having sex, I feel like that's a quickie. We trying to hurry to get one in, get one out, and then we gone to do whatever we got to do. But for me, when I make love to a person, I'm in love with the person. When I make love to a person or whatever, it's more. It's like let me take care of you. It's everything. It's about everything. It's not just down there. For me, it's about
Hmm.
everything. And I think when we start with the foreplay in the daytime and then to go on into the nighttime, that's the making love for me. But if we just like, come on, we got to hurry, we go get this in and go. We just having sex. That's for me. That's what that is. So it might not be for everybody else. But Jada, you said you agree. So what's the difference for you? And I guess it doesn't matter if it's with the same person or not.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's the same person or not. It doesn't really matter if it's the same person or not. For me, it's kind of like you said, when you are into a person, your feelings, your emotions, your time taken that you use, your attentiveness to that person is there. And when I'm just fucking, I literally am trying to get my nuts and my enjoyments, and I don't care whether you got it or not. And I don't care if I'm in love with you. I can be in love with you, fuck you, and still not care if you got yours at that moment. I know it's
Period.
strange, but there is a separation there. And for at least two of the guys that I've been with, they both have told me they know when I'm fucking them. I know when you fucking me versus when you making love to me. And I'd be like, well, I'm happy you know, because I'd hate to have to distinguish it for you. And then you be mad at me because you're trying to figure out why I'm fucking you. But I have a distinguishment. And I know you said, Almond, that, you know, it's the quickie is usually the fucking. Sometimes the quickie for me is still love making.
Mm-hmm.
It does, the time
Hmm.
span doesn't really matter because I can fuck you for hours.
Ooh, you better
So
cook.
the time span doesn't even matter. It's just where
But
my
that's making love
mindset
to
is.
me. If we going on for hours, we making love. I mean, it might turn into the effing, you know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, we making love. That's
Man, I'm
that's
fucking you the whole time. I'm fucking you the whole time. When I'm tired, I'm gonna stop and say, "Baby, give me a second. Let me get a breather." Okay, I'm about to fuck you some more. And in a minute, you go.
wait. So you
In a
ask for a
minute, my daughter's
timeout
gonna
when
get up, so you gotta go.
you tap out? Like you a real deal ask for a timeout?
Absolutely.
Child.
If
So
it's
what's your
fucking you, I
timeout
would ask
consist?
for a timeout.
So would you get up? Like you get up out the bed, timeout, or you just still laying there, timeout?
No, I can still lay there and relax. I would just, lay there, roll off, or kind of like tap your chest, like, okay, I need you to get up for a second. Give me a moment.
Well, I know Miss Melissa
So,
says she don't catch feelings, so she don't see a difference, child.
hey,
Oh,
everybody got them
excellent.
moments, cause I know I'd be like,
So then, okay, well they said, I guess location matters. A hotel, no holds bar at home. Who you making jealous? Outside, she be like, what? So does it matter? Does the
okay.
location matter? Can you
No,
make
not for
love in a
me.
hotel?
I can make love in a hotel, a hallway, a staircase.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Location don't matter. The part anywhere.
If you're making love to
Mm,
somebody, you truly have feelings for them. So your mindset is totally different. No matter
yeah,
where you're having it at.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
the mindset when you're in love with somebody. That's the first thing people need to realize. It's not the act, because the act is
Yep.
sex anyway. And for
That's
me,
what I
when I
was
said
saying.
it's money, yeah, when I said it's money, people know when I'm fucking them for money. They know they ain't getting no love making. This is business.
As a business transaction. I hear you, Terry. I don't
Getting
do
it
that, but
quick.
I'm saying I do hear you. I
Exactly.
get I get
It
the
can be
logistics of
anywhere.
it.
Listen, I
It
ain't
can
mad.
be
Listen,
anywhere
I ain't
though.
mad at it.
It can be in the
Get it how
same
you
place that
live.
you made love to somebody that you love.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it's the difference to me. Because if I'm there for business, I'm there to handle business. If I'm there to make
Exactly.
love, I'm there to make love.
But you had the business with your husband too,
The
don't you?
question.
But I'm saying when I was single, I was single before I was married, you know? I mean, I made love, but I also had relationships where I just handled business. And I used to walk around with a shirt, no strings attached.
Wait, so you never fucked your husband before?
Yes, but I walked
Oh, okay. No,
around.
I just was wondering. I got
He took my virginity, Jada.
no. I'm talking about while you were married as your husband.
I
Yes,
forget
but
kicked
Jada, he
out.
took my virginity, but we separated. And while we separated, I didn't want to be with nobody no more. And so I lived my life. And then when I lived my life, I wasn't going out here to be in no relationship with nobody and nobody wanted to connect with me and people want to fall in love. No, I was using men. I ain't even gonna lie.
No. Okay, let me make sure I'm clear. Because I might be misunderstanding you, or maybe you misunderstanding my question. Either way, I want to get it clear because I'm curious. Your husband,
Mhm.
while you were married, have you ever fucked your husband? That's the question. Have you ever fucked your husband? Not made love to your husband, not fucked him back when y'all were younger and came back. Have you ever, while you were married, only fucked your husband?
Yes. And I still
Oh, okay.
only have sex with him. I don't have sex with nobody else. Fuck him, make
You
love
keep
to
saying
him.
that, but I'm trying to figure out how that adds in the mix. I think that's where I got confused at because I'm like,
Because for my mindset, I love him. So fucking him, making love to him, there is no difference in my mind. If I fuck him, if I make love to him, it's all the same to me.
okay,
Hold on real
okay.
quick.
However,
Hold
when
on.
I
Here.
am dealing with
Hold on,
somebody,
Shadia. Terry.
Yes.
Okay, you have two screens up here.
I know because I got the sound went out, so I went out and came back in. Because my sound
Okay,
went out. I couldn't
so
hear nothing y'all was saying.
I don't know which one. I don't want to. Hold
Okay,
on.
see
Let me
which
see.
one is the screen moving when I'm talking. Keep this one because that's the one moving when I'm
Okay.
talking. Get rid of the other one.
Oh, child. Let me. Oh, there you go. I got the right one.
Okay. Yeah, you got the right one. Because my sound just went out. I was like, I can't even hear them, but I could see y'all.
Okay.
so when you're married, Jada, and when you with someone, y'all always start out making love, or y'all always have these touchy feely or whatever when you live in or whatever. However, when I was single, and when you're doing business transactions, you don't put your feelings aside. Like Miss Terry was saying, I never put my feelings aside. I never put my feelings in it. So it was business. So there can be a difference.
I got that part. I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking. Um, have I ever told y'all this that I've only been in love in my eyes? I think I've only been in love one time, and even with him, even while I would have married him and everything, I would still have days where I'm not making love to him, I'm fucking him. And I don't feel like I'm making love to him. I'm specifically thinking, I'm fucking you. And that's it. We be in a relationship and everything. And I'd be like, you know what? I don't feel like making love. I just want to fuck you. That is it. So I
Oh,
was
yeah.
wondering, that's why I had to ask, like,
Oh
have
yeah,
you ever
like
just,
sometimes, yeah, like sometimes he'll say, "Come here, shut up." You know, he'll get aggressive, like, "Come here, shut up, girl." And sometimes he'll get aggressive, and I'll be looking at him, and I'll be like, "Okay." Like you get into
okay,
those role plays, but that's to me, that's still love. I would never see him being aggressive to me like that. Like today, he told me today to me and my daughter, y'all both calm down, you know. So it's like, but I knew he meant that out of love, like. He's a teddy bear, actually. You know,
Mm.
if you meet him,
I'm gonna
he's a
give you an
big teddy
example
bear.
of. I'm gonna give you an example of a moment. Um, my ex had to leave to go and do something. It was very important. And my mind, even while I loved him, I did not care. And he had his towel on. He's like, "Baby, I done already took my shower. I was just with you this morning." And I'm like, "I know." And this morning was like 20 minutes ago. So he like, "Baby, I done showered. I gotta get somewhere." And in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. You think I want to make love? I just want to fuck you." And I went to snatching at his towel, and he kept looking at me like,
Ooh.
"Baby, is you serious?" And I'm like, "Yes." So, because he was still trying to be reserved, I was like, "Fuck this." I pulled my panties down. I said, "You ain't gonna pull them down. I'll pull them down for me. Take this dick myself." And I, tugged this towel and grabbed him by the neck and rolled him. See, for me, I was fucking. I didn't feel any love in that. And I wondered if maybe that was weird, but I mean, he enjoyed it. But he went to saying, like, "Baby, you can't do me like that sometimes."
You can't manhandle them.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
I think it's different when you marry because I think he like that. Like if I come over to him and if I just grabbed him up and just been aggressive with him, he'd be like, "Come on, girl," or he'd be like, "Okay, what you gonna do?" Like he'll come back and be like, "Show me what you gonna do." You know, he'll come back with me, talk stuff, but
So
I
they
don't
like
know.
y'all aggressiveness. They like for y'all to be aggressive or no?
He loves the aggressive stuff. I mean, sometimes, sometimes he pull my hair. Girl, and I be having to say, okay, this is my real hair. This ain't a wig today. Like, pull the weave.
Hey, I got to tell him pull it from the middle. Don't pull around the edges
Yeah.
now.
Yes, don't snatch the edges, baby. Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes he'll pull the hair. So it's like it's no just stationary, like, oh, I gotta rub your body down. It's none of that. But all that is love. That's
Yeah.
all
Mm.
Okay.
wrapped up into love.
So question, apartment 217, slow stroking, slow grind, or thrusting. Which one do you like?
It depends on who's doing it and what
Depends.
they're
Oh.
working with. I'm sorry, Jada. It
I
depends
know
on
you
who.
good.
Oh, okay. It depends on who's doing it and what they're working with. Some people don't know how to stroke. Some people don't know how to do. If you don't know what you're doing, then you can't do it.
Mm. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad
So
at
I
that
which do
like
answer.
you?
what I like what I like when I'm with that person because I know what they can and cannot do. Some people I've trained well. Some people just can't be taught.
It's real
For
talk.
me, I think I like more. Well, like you said, it just depends on the person, but it be the slow grind for me. I'm sorry. It be that for me.
Some people
It's a
can't
slow
do that because
grind for me, honey. Hey,
they don't
Jason.
have the equipment for that.
You say
Some people can't slow grind because they don't have the equipment for that. In order to
I've
slow
had
grind,
slow grind from a whatever y'all consider the not enough equipment, and then some that had too much equipment. So the too much is what it was. No, but you know, so
okay, let me ask you a question. Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. You say you've had it from both.
Mhm.
A slow grind from somebody that has a big belly is not a good idea. I'm sorry, it
Oh.
don't work well. It ain't.
Oh.
It just don't. That,
For you,
that
speak for
it,
yourself, because the person
I'm
I'm
about
it.
to
talking about had
say,
a
Miss
big belly.
Terry, because how
Okay,
big is the belly?
I, look, they having quadruplet triplets. Their belly is a little too big. You can't slow. The only way you can get a slow grind out of them is you are riding.
but I've seen. Listen, I can't.
Shit.
I can't tell you no lie. I've
Okay.
seen. I've seen. Now I haven't. I ain't sleep with the man, but I'm just saying. I have seen a guy. He was over 400 pounds, but
Oh.
his penis was
Okay.
bigger than I done seen on a person that wasn't that big. So
Okay.
don't think that just because he's a big
No.
man that he can't
No,
do it.
you
The
missing it.
man,
You
he
missing
he
what I'm
be
saying.
getting what he
You're
getting.
missing what I'm saying.
No, no,
You
no.
miss.
They
I've
talking about the
seen
stroke.
him.
I
I've
no.
seen the
I
stroke.
You're
Okay.
missing what I'm saying because I like big men because I
Okay.
bones cause friction, and I was always a little girl. Okay, so bones cause friction. I like my men thick. I said with a belly. They look like they get ready to give birth to something. We ain't talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying. He 400 pounds, girl. He went. There wasn't no 400 pounds just shoulder wise. He was fat. He had a big belly. He was big. I ain't talking about Shaq because see Shaq was tall, but he wasn't that big belly.
Mhm.
You know, but the
Yeah,
man
we
got a
talking
big old
belly.
belly, and I've
Mm-mm.
seen him in action. I seen the video. I'll say that.
Okay,
It was a
okay,
real
cause
person. He ain't no porn
mm,
star.
okay.
It was a
I
real person, a real video, and it was
I
real
can take you
moan
big,
and
but I
real
your
screams.
stomach, some of the
Huh?
stomach. I can take big men. Some being with a stomach, but some stomachs are just too big and they don't have the equipment to compensate their bellies. So no, you can't slow grind with everybody. I, I'm just saying from
I can't slow
experience.
grind or
With
thrust with a man who got
experience.
tits.
Oh
That's
no, I ain't
not
doing nothing
true.
with it.
I
I ain't messing
can't
with your
say
I ain't
titties.
that's
dealing with y'all with
true. I
I
can't say that.
If
My
they need a bra,
girlfriend
me and Jada
husband
love each
is
other.
a tall man who's a heavy man, and I had to ask her. She married that man, and I said, "Girl," she said he's got a stroke. He could do all them three things, and you know what? That man can bend down, touch his toes, touch his knees, do all that, and do the heel toe. Y'all got to stop. I'm just saying, like, and he ain't on no blood pressure pills. He ain't crying about his belly hurting, his knees hurting, his stomach hurt after he done put in hours of work. And she married that man. So I just think it
Listen,
depends on the activity of that big person. Okay.
and
And
I'm gonna
if
agree
that
with
Okay,
big
Shadia.
person
I agree with you. I'm not knocking that, but if he wear a bra and I wear a bra, I don't want it.
no,
Yeah,
no,
now see, that's the
that's
only
just
part that I
your
was at. Yep.
I
that's
don't do
just
the bra
your
thing.
now that's just your outside, that's just their outer appearance, that is what you attracted to, but as then their sexual appearance, no, their sexual performance is what is
He
something different.
Well, see, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he's got on a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, or some shorts, and a t-shirt, and he look like he need a bra, we never getting sexual. That ain't gonna happen for me. I can't. I can take you big, but I can't take you if you need a bra. That ain't happening for me. You ain't sucking no titty, eating no pussy. We ain't going nowhere. I can't do you.
I
That's
told you
a
I
turn
have
on.
Well,
seen
you know
plenty
what?
of
What
good
kind of
looking
titties
big
are y'all
men
talking
that
Yes.
about?
can dance. They be sexy. I love they
Mhm.
smile. It's a lot of
Mhm.
big men who can pull a lot of things off. But once
Mhm.
they pull off the shirts and I see the tits,
Mm-mm.
it's a done deal.
Done
Matter of
deal.
fact, I told a guy that I almost would have gave him the cookies. I was gonna tell that man, look, you hear me? I was planning on it. But even while I knew he had tits, the problem was we were on the beach and he kept his t-shirt on and got in the water. And I'm like, he must have thought that that was going to make him not look as big, and it only made his titties look bigger. So now I'm looking at the wet t-shirt contest and I'm no longer interested in sex. I was like, he just
Okay.
killed the whole moment.
Hey, Miss Anonymous. Hey, Miss
Hi.
Hey,
Mel.
Anonymous.
Yeah,
Hi.
She
it's an anonymous mail.
Yes, Miss Anonymous. She had a story to tell. Go on and tell your story.
Like I had to come in my room and close my door because my nieces and stuff here. But I got so tickled when Terry started talking about the big man because now this was a long time ago, back when people first started getting online, doing that whole Black Planet and meeting people and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And and I got catfished. This
Oh,
dude told me he was like,
Oh Lord.
he made himself. He sent me a picture, I think, but it wasn't. I'm gonna put it like this: when he told me to come and pick him up, because he was from out of town, but he was performing with a band. Am I echoing?
Uh-uh.
No.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, because I was trying to. It sound like I keep hearing myself echo. So he with this what do you call it? Zydeco. He was with this Zydeco band or whatever. So he
Calypso
said,
band.
yeah, you know, like the New Orleans
Calypso. That's a
yeah.
Calypso band. Go ahead.
Okay. So he told me he was gonna be in town because they was doing some festival or something, and I go to pick his ass up at the he was staying at a hotel. Now the picture I had seen when I pulled up to the hotel, he told me he was gonna have on like say a red shirt and some khaki pants. The dude that I saw wearing the red shirt and the khaki pants was about 400 pounds.
I'm sorry.
When I tell y'all, I started to hit the gas and just keep going.
Oh my
But
god.
Mm.
then, okay, I said, okay, you're not the smartest person in the world because you know I'm a thick sister, whatever. I'm like, give him a chance. Don't judge him based on this. When I tell y'all, we went home, we went back to my house, and we tried every position known to man, and could not get nothing to touch. His stomach was
I'm
Wow.
big.
sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to laugh. I'm sorry, but that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
his stomach was big. I ain't got no flat stomach. We done tried it from the back, the side, standing up, sitting down.
Who in the bathroom?
It got to the point where dudes
Not
started
me.
praying.
Turn TV off. Turn TV off.
Look, it got to the point where
Turn
dudes
TV
started
off.
praying. He was like, "Please, Lord." I'm like, "Don't bring God into this."
Go to bed. Sorry, y'all.
You is putting people to bed, girl. I hear some water running and the toilet sound like it's flushed. Girl.
I'm just happy not to hear sex sounds, even though I think I heard something like 10 minutes ago, but
Nah, you heard
Hey,
me going in the
Cassie.
room putting this baby to bed. He's past his. I told him to go to bed at 11:30, but I see because I was not paying any attention. You heard me walking down the
mm.
hall. Nah, because I'm babysitting. I got a 1 year old and a 9 year old. I have
Oh
children for
wow.
a month. Their grandmother
Mm.
decided she wanted to be a tractor trailer driver.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, I ain't mad at her,
okay.
money. Yeah. So, but she's got custody of her grandkids. So now I got the kids.
oh.
That ain't
Mm.
Well,
good
thank
considering
you
I ain't
for
got none.
helping. Thank you for helping her so she can still go out there and take care of her family.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I've had them all. I got them Sunday.
I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm not gonna press mute because I'm gonna ask y'all to do something. Hold on 1 second.
Oh
Okay.
girl, what you gonna
Um,
do?
congratulations. First of all, what are you doing awake?
Who is that, the baby? Oh,
Yes. Okay, so it is my daughter's official birthday,
yes,
and
Happy
she
Cassie.
has ran down
birthday.
here. You hear them, baby?
Happy
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 birthday.
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 Happy
Here, come closer, baby. They
birthday.
can't hear you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
niece.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. They come running
How
down
old?
here.
How old is she?
15.
All
Oh,
right.
Now give
Whew.
her some money.
Exactly.
Um,
Oh,
okay.
nothing.
If anybody would like to hit her cash app, you want me to drop it in the chat?
If you want to, I mean, but unless you want to just send it to yours, I don't want your
Yeah,
baby
yeah,
credit.
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
wouldn't
Send
want.
it to the mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send it to me. Trust
Yeah.
me, I'll make sure she gets it because
I
my
don't want
daughter
her
is quick to jump on her social media and be like, "Look what I got!" She excited, and I'm surprised
yeah.
that it took her this long to come down. I assumed she was asleep, but apparently she must have been getting a bunch of phone calls. So now I know
Mhm.
why my phone kept blinging while we were on this live. Every call she get, every text message, social media, everything comes to my phone first. So it'll light up and I'll know somebody hitting her up.
Okay. That's smart. That's real
What
smart.
Mm-hmm.
phone is that, Jada? Because I got to get one of them next year.
No, listen, all you have to do is set your phone up in that manner.
What
So
phone you got, Jada?
I got an iPhone.
Oh, okay. That's all I need to know. I knew I had to
Yeah,
switch
your
over.
iPhone, internet access. Until last year, it used to be where
Or
if
we'll talk
it was
about
10
that
o'clock.
later. Let
Oh,
them
okay.
finish this story.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all. Amen. Thanks for everybody for the birthday wishes.
Who was telling the story? Was that you? Were you done with your story, Miss Anonymous?
Well, the
No.
last part I was saying is, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never worked that hard to try to have sex
Mm.
in my whole life. I was
Wow.
tired when we got through, and I ain't nothing touched but breasts and
I'm good.
thighs and
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
Wow.
And then what the killer part when he went to prayer, he was like, "Lord, please." I'm like,
Oh,
Oh Lord.
He brought
You
the
heard
Lord in.
you say that Lord please part. He
yes, he
was
did.
praying. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hmm.
He done brought the Lord in the situation, like, cause he was so embarrassed. And I'm like, I can't do nothing but take you back where I got you from, cause that's it.
No,
Wow.
she's talking about you must have had a lazy man. No, she's saying it wasn't long enough to hit nothing. Ain't that what you
Yeah,
saying?
he was
Right.
too big. He was too
He,
big, and his parts, his extensions weren't long
what
enough
exactly?
for us to make
That's
a
what I said.
connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some people's stomachs is bigger and they
Mm-hmm.
equipment can't reach, so you can't so stroke nothing. Even if you sit on it, it don't
Either that,
work.
or they can
It
only
don't
do
work.
like
And listen, this doesn't just apply to big men because there's some very slim
So
men
I'm gonna give
who
you a
still ain't got
story. I
nothing.
had a button with a big as a big man, and he was a big man, and he had a button, and all I could do was sit on the button, or he had to hit it from the back.
Mm.
So that's why I said he had to actually just be a lazy man where he just didn't either want to try or he was
no.
intimidated. I
It
don't
was
know.
I'm
it
Cause
sorry,
was
I
that
have.
man,
look. It was
I when I
geometrically impossible.
It was impossible. I
There was
believe
too
her.
It
much
was
going on to try and get
yeah.
that situation to work. He had a
We
big
tried.
belly. He had a small penis. He
Exactly.
didn't have. He didn't have the get up and go to be like, girl, look, I'll hold this, you hold that, and I'm gonna try to get this in here.
We
That's where it
tried all of
goes.
that. We tried all of that, honey. It just geometrically it wasn't gonna happen. It was trying to
Told y'all.
put a rectangle with a square or some. It wasn't working. The math then it wasn't going into each other.
I am dead.
Lord have mercy.
I told y'all it stuff like that happens. I know.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got somebody to second my opinion. I told you,
Oh
and
well, I know
I've
it
never been
happens.
big.
I know it. I just ain't never experienced it, but it happens.
Well,
I'm a
I
little
consider
skeptical.
myself a soldier. I was trying, but
Yeah, you
I'm just
did.
like
Listen, I applaud
after
you.
so long, I'm just like, look, bro, this ain't happening.
I applaud you for trying, honey. I
You
really do.
did
Cause
try.
some
That
people
was
would have
nice of
gave
you.
up.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was nice
that
of
was
you
nice of you.
trying.
Yeah,
Now
because
don't get.
most of my friends were like, I
You
would have
must have
never
really
picked his
liked
ass
him.
up.
That was
That's
hell
what
of
I
an
was trying to
internet
get to.
conversation.
I was wondering.
Nah,
Don't pick up.
it wasn't a light thing. It was just a hookup type thing. But he lied, so I got catfished, and
Yeah, you
I
did.
felt like I didn't drove all the way over here. You know, I do a
Might
good
as
deed.
well. We have a question in the chat. They ask, "Do you guys queef?" I know y'all know what
What,
that is.
what is that?
That means when
Yeah,
you
what's
quit your part.
Oh yeah, when I was younger.
yes, and that's the most embarrassing thing ever.
It's
I
only
hadn't done that
embarrassing the
since I was
first time.
young, though.
It was only embarrassing the first time it happened because I didn't know what it was. But after I
queefing
found
while
out,
young?
Well, it hasn't happened to me since I was younger.
Really?
yeah. I mean, the first time
No,
that
no,
is embarrassing.
I'm 47. That
Do
was
it
before
now.
the
You don't hit the spot.
Mm.
Do it now. You hitting the spots. I likes the sound. You can put some work in there. Let's do this.
It
You
was
might get a
embarrassing the first time
performance.
though, because you don't
Yeah,
know what that is. Like you like,
exactly.
what?
Only time
Exactly.
I do that if air got in. That's the only time.
What?
I don't
It
know.
I
The
did
thought
one
it
get
that
was.
Like
same. It's the
if we
same thing
keep
that
change.
Shadia is saying. It was air,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
You
I was
set
kind of
up
like,
and you push
oh,
it up.
What was
like
that
wait a minute
song?
now.
Remember that song Yin Yang Twins had, "Make Your Pussy
Let me see
Fart"?
you make that pussy fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it shake
Hmm.
like a salt shaker too
Right.
Mm.
hard.
Now, listen, I've
That's
I've
a
only
good
had that
feeling.
happen that one time and exactly that one moment, but I have had the booty poop. So is that
Oh,
called booty quaffing? Is that what
girl,
that
no,
would
you
be called?
farted. You farted.
I was
Wait
just
a minute,
saying,
you farted?
Is
There's
there
a
no other word
difference.
for that?
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
you
straight
nah
pooted.
nah
yeah,
nah.
I think
That's
that was just
nah.
gas.
It
Exactly.
was gay.
I'm sorry.
It
That's
was
gas.
gay.
That's a totally different. Uh.
And
That
look, he
wasn't
was eating me
sexual.
out at the time, and he told
Oh,
my
that's
son,
gross.
"Baby, just go ahead." I'm like, "No, let me go. Just go ahead. No, let me go."
I am
I was
dead.
in tears,
I'm dead.
boy.
No,
Oh my goodness.
And
I
then
was
what
like,
if it smell?
no.
You say who?
What if it smell?
That's what I was scared of because I had some mozzarella cheese, and I know what mozzarella cheese do to me, honey. And I kept trying to tell.
Ouch.
He like, "Baby,
Ouch.
it's okay. Just go ahead." No, let me
Ouch. You killing
go.
me.
I was in tears,
Whew.
child.
You
And
know what
they,
I
I
think
was
is
in
worse than that is
tears.
catching that damn Charlie horse and you trying to go ahead and finish it out. I don't know. I'm an older girl, so maybe
I
I
let.
cramp up more. But I'm just like
Oh,
it be right at the good part. Then I start catching the Charlie horse, and I'm like, I gotta stop.
yes.
I gotta
That don't
walk it
happen to
out.
me. That
Yeah,
hurt.
oh.
that does hurt, and you can't finish. Let
Nope.
them
Right,
massage it.
you
So
got to
wait,
walk that thing
Let
out.
them, let them walk it out. Let them massage it, and then you get back busy.
But it's
do
so
anybody
embarrassing.
get that tight cramp right in the middle of their chest cavity?
Well, what was you doing, Monica?
What
No.
was you doing?
Mm-mm.
Man, sometimes he be having me bent up, like, from when he on top, and then like my whole body, he be done contortioned it up. And next thing you notice, he be hitting me hard. And I'd be like, oh, I be like, up
No,
in my chest, baby, you gotta slow
no,
down. You gotta stop. I feel a whole Charlie horse right up in my chest.
no.
Well,
I ain't had
I
that one.
hadn't had
Mm,
that, but
I
I
ain't
done
never
had my
had that.
ear. I done
I
had
had
my
them
What?
in my
elbow cut
leg.
off.
I had them all in my leg. Charlie horses at the climax and so many
See, now y'all
times.
gonna make me go and get checked out at the hospital because I done had that more than once.
No, I ain't
Yeah, you
never
might
had
need to
that.
check that out.
Yeah, cause I ain't never had that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
oh
And I
ain't
done
no.
had
never
no.
some
had
things,
that.
but I ain't never had that one.
Miss
Yes,
Anonymous,
I'm telling y'all. Oh my
Miss,
gosh.
Miss
I would
Anonymous,
say,
we had a question. They said,
well,
Jason said, dude invited you over and let you leave unsatisfied. Why did he not lick the cat?
All
Oh,
right now.
he did, but
amen.
I'm not really into. I mean, I prefer a beat down to that. So
Oh,
Oh, a beat down.
I
Okay.
still ain't gonna be satisfied.
mm,
Hmm.
okay.
That's like an appetizer and no meal. I don't want to just go out and eat cheese sticks and go home.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that because I hear you.
I
And
Yeah,
I
get
can
you.
agree with you with
Uh-huh.
when that happened with me with that situation with the button. You know that's what he
Girl,
wanted to
stop
do.
calling it a button. You killing me with this.
Cause that's
Uh,
what it. She's not.
it's
I
it's
mean,
cute to call it a button, child.
exactly. Cause the way I
That's
put it
what it
is, you
is.
ain't big enough to make a rat say "ouch" if you stuck it in the rat asshole. She being nice.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
I tell you what, the worst sentence I heard in my life was when the man was we was finna do something to do was like, I gotta tell you something. I don't have a very big penis. I just wanted to get up and walk away. I'm like, why would you tell me that? Just let me find out on my own.
Did
Mm-mm.
you
I
stay?
agree.
Did you
You know
stay?
what? I would have
Yeah, I
welcomed that
stayed.
in open arms. Child, that's
Yeah. I like them honest.
Well, no, we already in there taking clothes off, so you could have told me that over the phone.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Don't wait till
Okay.
we done got to the house.
Uncle
Okay.
say
And
he
then you
stay.
want to tell me,
Yeah, like what I
Was
supposed to do
it
with
worth?
that information?
But was it worth it after he told you that?
Well, I guess so because I didn't go in with no great expectations. So
Um,
So he still
uh,
hit it.
mm,
it's kind of like, eh, I wasn't expecting no
But did he? I'm
thunderbolt.
saying so he still hit it, all right?
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
we
yeah.
here, we might as well. And then now his oral skills was way better than the other guy. So
Oh, okay.
Well, amen.
Okay.
I
You
give
got
him a
something out the
step.
deal.
Yeah,
Right, she got
I
something.
give him a 50 for oral, 25 for the other part. So he got a C. He got a 75.
So could you be with a man that just only gave you really good head?
Hell no. Mm-mm.
Or men, can you just be with a woman that can only just give you really good head and she don't have no good cat?
Well, I didn't ask dudes, is there such a thing as a bad, other than being dry? Is
It's
there
a
such
bad.
a thing as a bad pussy?
That's a good question, guys in the chat. If it's guys in the chat that have had some
Yeah.
coochie, is it a such thing as not as having bad coochie?
Right, because
I
the
have
only thing
asked
I've
that
ever
question.
heard,
I
the
have
only thing
asked
I've
guys
ever
that
heard is the
question.
dry part.
Because we can
That
say
ain't
if it's
Dry
mine.
bad.
and
No.
dry
That
and busted open.
busted open exactly.
Oh
I've heard
yeah,
some women are too loose. I'm like they
yeah.
don't do the vinegar, they don't exercise, they don't do
They
nothing.
ain't hit no walls when they go in there like a black hole.
And I'm trying to figure out how a woman get like that. I don't know. How you get like that? I just don't
Because a whole baby
understand.
can come out.
I ain't never had no kids, so I can't tell you that. I don't know nothing about this shit.
No, I'm just saying, like a whole baby can come out and it snap back. I know I had two of them.
But the
Okay, but
thing
I
is, you shouldn't
mean,
be having
I'm
that baby
trying
reaction when you fucking though.
but I'm trying to figure out what did a woman do to her vagina to make it that big that it don't have no walls and it's like they just swimming in the ocean. They don't
I
touch
heard it's just,
nothing and they hung.
overuse.
Oh man, bye.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I
Vinegar
don't
works.
know.
Exercising your muscles and vinegar works wonders. They ain't taking care of themselves.
They need to
I
do
ain't
some
buying that.
Kegels, the Kegel
They need to do
exercise.
something because
You
I can't do
do
it.
you
I
think
don't
it could be?
understand.
Could it be like with fingerprints? Everybody different. Maybe the physical makeup.
No.
Is there such thing as a loose pussy
Mm.
syndrome?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't suffer from diseases.
Me
You're right.
either. I'm like,
So I
they
Well,
can't
just
tell
been
you.
born that
I know
they
that's.
been
I was
born
sitting
that
here
way.
like I don't even know because I ain't got these problems, so I can't
I
even
don't
give an
suffer from
answer,
Yeah,
thought, or
I'm
diseases.
nothing.
quiet.
Girl.
Well, Uncle said he
Oh,
like to do fisting, so that means he can stick a whole fist up somebody. So,
ew.
Well,
Fisting.
first
so
of all, anybody
Uncle,
that lets a person stick their more than two fingers in them, they asking for something crazy. Cause first of all, I ain't letting you stick your fingers in me anyway. I don't like that. It's not a good
And
feeling.
a fist,
But
knuckles, and all of that.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, that,
so
I've
I got a
seen.
question, Uncle. After you fist somebody, do you turn around and have sex with them with your penis? Like
Now, see,
what?
that ought to be like the wall, no walls thing.
I need to know. I want to
That's
know if
crazy.
well, we
But that
can't
might
really
be,
say that though. If somebody can stick you, we can't say if they stick their fist up you, then that's make it bad because a whole baby comes out of a vagina, and the baby is bigger than the
He was
fist.
talking about in the booty shoot.
Well,
was
he done
it?
fisted
You
with.
ain't
He
fisting
done
me,
been with women
period.
before too, though.
Nowhere. You ain't fisting me in either hole, and I do anal. That
Yeah,
ain't
I
Mm.
do.
happening.
Jason, what
But
you
you
done
know
did?
what? Maybe the fist swell them up and then make it tight.
Whatever. If you
Mm.
say so, I ain't gonna test the waters. I can't swim in it. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just trying
pass
to
on
figure
that.
out.
I
I'm trying to
can't.
figure out how
But
if you
I
can get a
think
fist.
fisting I think fisting is only. I think that's the way they do it for women too. I don't
That's what they
see a.
do with
No,
it.
you
They
can
do
No,
fist
with
them
it.
in the
I saw
vagina.
I don't.
videos where they
I've
did that.
No,
seen videos of them.
fisting can go both ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen it
I
in
ain't
the
never
vagina.
seen it. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I've seen it
yeah,
done both
I've
ways.
never.
right.
I'm sorry, but I ain't doing it. Nope.
Mm.
If you can
So,
take a fist in your rectum or your vagina, something is wrong with you. And I think you need to be in a padded room. I just do.
I
That's
just thought it
crazy.
was
It's
more.
nothing
That's
wrong with them.
crazy.
They're
No, I
just a
thought it
bit
was. I
interesting.
but I thought it was
Woo.
more pleasurable in the anal more than the vagina.
I
Some
wouldn't
of the
care. I
fist.
don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I don't
But
know and don't
okay.
want to find out.
Exactly. I can't swim.
Uh-uh.
I can't put on no scuba diving for that. I can't do it. That no.
Jason says submission is a different beast. So I guess that's what comes with being able to do fisting and everything is being submissive to somebody. Is that what you're talking about,
No,
Jason?
thank you.
No, it ain't.
Mm,
Uncle, I just want to let you know, baby. Nobody's judging anybody.
no,
It's an
I'm
opinion.
just
Nobody said they say they don't
no.
want to do it. They can't see themselves doing it. So
I
nobody's
not for
judging.
me. Other people, I mean, other people do a lot of things that I don't
Yeah,
do, and then I do a
Right.
lot of things that other people don't do. So I
right.
mean, it's to each his own. I'm just
Yeah,
telling
because
you, you ain't
I
putting
feel
your
that way
fingers, your
about
fist in me. We ain't doing
kissing.
that.
I feel that way about kissing. Don't kiss me.
Exactly. See, I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
I don't want to suck
I
your
I
dick.
got to
don't
know how to
want to swap
kiss.
Thank
spit
you.
with nobody.
I enjoy
Nope.
kissing, but if I'm not
Nope.
into you, I don't want you kissing me.
Yeah.
That's another reason why my sex life is a little boring because there's so many different areas you gotta tap before I'm into the mood. So my
They need to
ex, now
fill out an
you guys know
application.
my ex, but while
Okay.
we were exes, I was like, listen, I'm like, you tried to kiss me and I pulled back for a reason. Because the second time we got ready to have sex again, he kept trying to kiss me and I'm pulling my head back like I
Mm-mm.
got my finger up like you know
So
better.
Jada, I got so since you said that, people they got to go through channels and tunnels and stuff to, I guess, to get to you or get you at a certain level. Like, what
Yeah.
does a man have to do in order to get you in the mood or in that space where you just like wide open in a good way?
Well, for one, I'm a sapiosexual. And then for two,
Girl, what
I
that
have to be
mean?
connected emotionally. Sapiosexual is somebody who is get turned on and mostly attracted to intelligent minds or smart things. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be something that is educationally arousing to my brain.
So they
So
got
if
a
you ain't
mind for you.
talking right, if you ain't walking right, if you ain't doing certain different things, I can't be turned on.
Oh, like she said,
So
they got the mind hunching first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me read this
right.
chat.
They got to stimulate you mentally first.
Right. And it got to be more than just, talking good to my mind. It has to be something where I'm looking at you like you're smart and divine and I want to tap into that. Y'all see, I like Jesus. So that's where my mind be at. Okay.
Is
So
is this for a relationship or is this for somebody you just gonna be screwing and that's it?
for both. That's why I
Exactly.
said my sex life is boring because if you do not turn me on in a sapiosexual manner, I can't even get to an emotional matter to even want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I can't get turned on.
So
So it's real odd.
how often do you find somebody that meets these qualifications? Like
I t- Girl, oh
just that
okay.
one time you was talking about you was in love?
No. No.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so here it is. I've been having sex with the same man for years now, and we've barely really had sex in these years. Only when we were in the relationship with each other. And that was the one that I thought I might have been in love with. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really sure. I think he might have been my first, but I'm not really sure because I'm easily able to back away from him and be like, okay, I'm good. You ain't acting right. I'm not interested. And I walk away. So it's odd and I don't really know how to explain it, but just in the way that I did. I have to be turned on by how your mental state is. And when you turn me on that way, if you're attentive to me and treating me right, then you have me very much putty. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see that man. I want to be with that man. You know what I'm saying? Like I be ready to have sex all day, every day. But if you can't get me there, I don't even want to kiss you. So like with
Okay.
my ex, sometimes he would say smart stuff and it would remind me of how attracted I used to be to him. But
Mm.
if he tries to kiss me, then it's like, uh. I'm not that emotionally connected. So stop. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, I thought you loved when, we kissing. And I thought you loved to kiss me. Yeah, I did when I was emotionally
Attached.
involved with you as well. Now I'm not.
Okay.
So I don't
So
want
when
you
your
kissing me.
emotions aren't there, the whole kissing and all that stuff, like that's too intimate for you to kiss somebody that you just think you're not feeling, right?
Yeah, I mean, he lucky to get sex.
Can I ask a question for
To me,
to to the panel? Period.
okay.
For a person, cause see, I don't kiss. I don't give a fuck what I feel about you. We do too many things with our mouths for somebody else to be putting their mouth in my mouth. I can't do that. How do y'all kiss people?
I don't.
I don't get it.
The emotional connection for me, I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
for me
I
too.
love kissing.
Me too.
That's invading my
Mm-mm.
personal space.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Especially when we like the whole when we're making love, like
Oh
that
God.
kiss, and just
Oh,
like day to day. Like if you
Look,
kiss
Okay.
somebody,
you
can
ever
we
been
call it
having a
something
man hit it
else?
y'all
doggy
killing me.
style and then he turn your head towards him and y'all
Mm-mm.
start kissing? Ah, that's so good.
That's
Uh-uh.
the only time you can
Okay.
touch me in my face because I don't like nobody touching me in my face. But when we kiss,
Exactly.
if we're kissing, then I'm okay
Oh,
with you touching my. I'm okay with you lightly touching my face or whatever.
Okay. Well, see, I mean, I've given people golden showers. I've had people suck toes. They do oral sex on me. And you want to stick your tongue in my mouth? And if I can give a person a golden shower, how do I know other people ain't getting golden showers from other folks? Hell no, I can't kiss you. We ain't doing that. You do too
well,
many things
here's the thing
with your
here. Here's the
mouth
thing
with
here,
other
Terry.
people for you to kiss me. I can't
But
do
here,
it.
okay, so
That's
here's the thing though,
gross.
Terry. There's a lot of things that the man is doing with his body parts, but you
Hey,
still
Mr.
let those
Bacon.
things touch you.
Excuse me. Let me tell you something. I can piss on you. You can stick your dick in me because before you do, we washing. So I have a good idea what those parts are doing. I can't
Okay,
tell
so
you what you don't.
Listerine, Terry.
Listerine my ass. You are not kissing me. I can't do it.
I'm
Ugh,
just
that's
Listerine
wondering
is
if I can
gross.
try that bitch.
I can't.
99.7%
I can't.
cleaning agent.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
I get all of that. I understand what Listerine is, but the thoughts I have stood over men and given them golden showers and they drunk it. So if I
Mm.
can do that to somebody,
No,
how
I
do
can
I
see why.
know that you have not let somebody else do that to you? And then you want to no. If you drink pee, I don't want you kissing me. If a baby throw up,
Right.
I don't want a baby. I can't do. I'm not. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't
But
let
Lord
a
have
baby
mercy.
throw
I
up
have a
and then want to
request.
kiss me. That's gross.
Look, I have a request.
What's that?
Can we come up with another phrase instead of making love? That is so 80s. Can we call it something else? I hate that phrase.
Well, I don't. I don't know what
I want to make
what else
love.
other people can
Let's
call
make
it.
love. I
I
want to make
call it
love to
busting a
you.
nut because that's what it is.
Right. It's sick.
That is what it is. Busting a
It's
nut.
sick. But
Whoever
I
get the
think they
nut
like they
first.
want like a romantic title to it. So can we come up with something new?
Make me come more than once. It
I
could
mean,
be
it is what
romantic.
it is for me. I'm making love. I may not be
I'm
in love, but
sorry.
I'm definitely making love in that
Man.
moment.
Okay.
That
How?
I'm loving every bit of that body. I'm doing all sorts of different things. I
Okay.
am making love in that moment.
I'm
So
getting multiple
I can't call it
orgasms.
sex because if it's just sex,
Sex.
I'm most likely not having it that often, and I'm already ain't having it. So no, I'm gonna have to
Exactly.
call it what I feel it is. I'll be making love to that dick. Come here, baby. Making
Oh,
love to that man.
And it is
okay.
what
When
it
they say
is.
knocking boots, we'll say knocking boots.
Oh
I get
wait,
it.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
Hold
But
was
on.
saying
they
that. They
want
saying
people usually
knocking
want a
boots.
pretty phrase though, like making love. But can we get another pretty phrase? I
I like
mean,
making love, but I guess we'll have to acquiesce to what it is that you want. Well, you got to come up with the phrase then,
Yeah, you
because
come
you.
up with the phrase because I like mine. We
I like
busting
it
nuts.
too.
And I
Well,
don't know
Terry
how
You
says
many.
know
busted
what,
the
Miss
nut.
Terry? Miss Terry, I was
Yeah.
about to say that's but
What?
that's pimp language. We busting up.
you know, when
You
I
can
think
call it
about
what you like. I see it for what it is. I'm a realist.
Well,
I'm in the
that's why
bed
I'm
with my
just saying
clothes off. He's in the bed with his clothes off.
that's
Whoever gets their
business. Like
orgasm, whoever
I'm
gets
just,
their orgasm first. It
I'm
is what
just
it is.
saying.
You're busting
I
nuts.
I may be familiar with something like that before in my lifetime.
when I think of making love, I think about a dirty old man to me. I want to make love to you, baby. He in the
Oh my
club
God.
trying to holler at you, and
But
he
Oh
see
my
told
God.
them,
that's not
"Boo, take you
also
That's
home
funny.
and make love to you."
Whew.
Ugh.
That is too funny. I am
That
dead.
is, I'm serious. That was hilarious.
Y'all don't get that. That's the energy I
I
get
get
from
you.
you.
I get you. I get you. I, I get you. I
Like,
get you because it's funny.
I never thought about
Uh,
it like that. Never. And I'm still
yes.
going to say making love because I ain't thinking about no old man humping on me. But for the purposes of Friday
look,
Night Red
Oh,
Light Special,
Lord.
I'm thinking
That's
about
Yeah.
funny to
Jerome from
me.
Martin. Roman from Martin.
So it depends.
Oh, girl, you
So
funny.
like me and Uncle
Oh,
was going back and forth in the
Lord.
chat, and it's like the staring eye method. If I'm there for agenda, and I know it's a bad agenda, like if I'm there like for business, but it depends on what kind of business. If I'm there and I know that I'm trying to make a good impression, I'm going to put the Maxwell on. I'm going to put all the Maxwell on, and I am going to have it all up in your mind that I am going to make love to you. But I am surely it's going to be all up in your mind because it's no strings attached for me. So you got to be saying. So I understand you saying it's busting nuts, but in some people' mind, you Miss Terry, you making love to some of these people out here. You are.
Okay, and you right. In their minds, I am making love to them. That's their mind. That ain't mine.
Right.
I'm
Right.
busting a nut.
Right. Well,
I'm just having sex.
we had a question from the chat. Jason asked, so what name is off limits except during sex? So what can a man call you?
Someone like, can he call you a bitch while y'all fucking or something?
That's probably what he talking about.
No,
Okay, so yeah, nah, I can't be
nope,
called bitches,
nope.
hoes, sluts,
None of that.
whore.
None of
I
that.
could do it. I like role play, so yeah, I could do that.
No, I still can't.
No, I can't.
No, I can't
No,
do.
I can't.
I
I feel
can't
like
do
if you
none
can
of
call me
that.
that during sex, you'll call me that anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
I ain't
Exactly.
emotionally attached, so I don't care.
I don't have to
I
be
still,
emotional attached to you, but I still don't want you to disrespect me like that. I'm not walking around calling you motherfuckers. I'm not
Well,
disrespecting you.
I might.
So why am I gonna let you disrespect me? And you could be paying me, and I still wouldn't let you disrespect me. We
yeah,
ain't
no.
Yeah,
doing that.
that's not a big issue for me. I
Mm-mm.
don't have a problem with that.
Mm-mm. No, I ain't down.
So I have a question, and I think this will be our last question. And so this is a brag on yourself session. Okay. So what do you think is your best attribute in bed? Like when you're having sex, what can you do best? Everybody on the panel and as well as in the chat, what can you do best in bed? Like what is your go-to? Like I know if I do this, they're gonna bust one and that's it. So I'm gonna start with you, Shadil, and give us the short version.
Oh, it's real short. I'm a good rider.
Okay. So that's what make him buzz when you ride.
Yep. 2 minutes.
Well, dang. So y'all don't start with that position then, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Miss Jada LaRue, girl, unmute your butt.
Apologies. What did you say?
What is your go-to in bed? Like what is your best attribute, your best position, your best whatever it is that's gonna make him do what he do?
Hmm. What is my go-to? Oh no, I jump in and do whatever I feel like doing, and it seems like it all tends to work. So,
So you just do
um,
everything.
I just do everything. I just start off at whatever point I feel like starting off at, and it seems to work because the toes and stuff start to curl and the sounds get to rolling. So I don't think I have an actual go-to. I think it's just whatever I feel like doing at that moment, and then I maximize on it. And then sometimes I make him prolong it, and I do other stuff. So I don't really have a go-to.
Okay. Well, Miss Terry, what's your go-to? What's the one thing that you can
I
do
have
with him?
two. I have one
What
that
you
I
got?
do when I'm doing oral, and I have one too when we're doing the physical act. So I can say I have two.
So what is it? Tell us, girl.
It's a thing I do when I'm blowing them.
Mm-hmm.
It, it's it's like a. Have you ever had? Let me see what. Well, I learned how to do it with ice in my mouth, so that's how I learned the trick. But it's a goggling thing that you do, and they love it. But okay, as far as the position, I can take both my legs and put it behind my head and have just my body parts there and let them work it out for themselves, and they love it.
Girl, I remember you telling us about that. I just pictured I'm hurting, girl, my back, my spine. Huh?
Yeah, and they love it.
Ooh, Miss Anonymous, what is your thing?
Well, I don't have a thing. I'll put it like this. I tell you what I ain't good at. I'm jealous of Shadia because I ain't no good rider. But everything else on point.
All right.
Okay. Well, I guess I got 2-2 then. Look, Miss Terry, I think I got 2-2. But
Okay.
and I used to be I ain't gonna say embarrassed, but it just was not my thing to ride because you can't ride everybody the same.
You
But
sure can.
I know I can. And see, y'all know I'm tall and my legs are very long. So how people, I don't know, I'm just tall. My legs long, child anyways, and then I feel like I done became a veteran. I had became a veteran of giving fellatio,
Okay.
so I think it was the years of watching pornos that kind of taught me what I know. So
Mhm.
I be all into it. I'm talking about eyes closed. You gotta put your shoulders in it.
Mhm.
Okay? You gotta put your shoulders in
Mhm.
it. So I think that those are my okay, when I'm ready for everything to wind down, let me bust a move and then we'll do what we do. So yeah. So anybody who motorboating? He say somebody motorboating, child. Do y'all do that
Yep.
though?
What
Like
is
event
motorboating?
when they put they penis in your titties, child.
Oh yeah,
What do you get off of that?
it ain't for me, it's for them.
It's
Oh,
for
okay.
them.
I don't think I never really got
But I
into that
don't I don't like it because I don't like wet spots like that. Ugh.
but I don't like for you to squeeze my breasts together hard. And I feel like some of them that's too hard. I tried it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah, I don't get none of that. But if you got somebody that's got a breast fetish,
Well, look, real quick before we give our final words, I want to play our for the ones that may just come in here, this their first time here. We're gonna play our little intro for y'all real quick. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Hello. Welcome to our Friday night red light special. I want you to sit back, unwind, and let's get into this combo. It's grown folk talk now. Relationships, love, sex. Let's get into it. Get your drinks on deck. Get your snacks. And let's get it started. So tell a friend to tell another friend. We unwinding y'all with this red light special. Let's get into it.
Wrong with you? Quit crying.
Yes. So I I want to thank everybody for joining us for our Friday night red light special, honey. I'm going to ask all the ladies to give us their final words. And you guys in the chat, while we're doing that, if you can drop your chocolate and your sun emojis in the chat, that is what we do to show each other love and light. So I'm going to start with you, Miss Anonymous Male. Give us your 60-second, your last words of the night.
well, thank you guys for letting me hop up and tell my story. And as always, I enjoy coming over.
Yes.
You,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much
for
for
hopping
joining.
on.
Where's Angela? I've been missing her.
I know, me too. I got to see where she at, honey. I got to see where she at. Hey,
Okay.
sweetheart.
Well, thank y'all for having me up.
You're welcome.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
coming
coming.
up. Come back.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
really
Thank you.
enjoyed you.
We always enjoy you, Miss Terry, honey. We love your stories and your
Absolutely.
experience.
Yes.
I love y'all. Y'all know
And
that.
Miss Melissa's too. Yes, we love you too. Your stories always keep us funny. We missing one panelist tonight, but we ain't
I
gonna say
see.
no names.
Yes,
He
because he's.
playing chat.
Yeah,
He being a
okay.
troll tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I love to hear him talk so Jada can get hot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jada
she
gonna
get
get
hot
me.
every time.
Girl.
It'd be
Mm-hmm.
so funny.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming up, and we're gonna see you again next Friday unless
Damn, I'm
something else
sick.
changes. But I appreciate you, Miss Terry.
I appreciate y'all for letting me come in. Cause this is,
Absolutely.
believe me, this has been a fun week with these two children.
Well, I'm glad you was able to unwind, even if it was just for a couple of hours. I'm glad you was able to come over here and join us.
Thank y'all. And y'all have a good night because I'm in the process of fixing a bottle while I'm talking to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for taking care of them babies.
Somebody
Yes.
got to
God
do it.
Yes.
bless you.
Well, it just reminds me why I ain't never have none, though. I do want y'all to know that.
Bye, Miss Terry.
Bye, y'all.
Lord have mercy.
Bye, y'all. I gotta go.
Okay. Bye. I am dead.
Oh,
Oh, all right. So, well, we're gonna let Shadia go and give her last words first, since you came up last, Miss Jada. Go.
it was Jada and Almond. It was fun, and Jada, your stories always keep me amused. We had an excellent Friday night as always. It did seem
Yeah.
like we haven't did this in a long time.
Right.
And I hope that the storm won't disappoint baby girl birthday tomorrow. And I know you're excited about
Thank you.
all her accomplishments. Um,
Yes.
and I wish everyone a happy Saturday and good night.
Good night. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye, girl.
Bye. I got somebody easing that coming in my room. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, crazy.
All right, Miss Jada. Let us know.
Yeah.
How did you feel? How was the night for you?
The night was great, honey. It was awesome. It was funny. It was real as usual. Thank you all for being here, sharing in all of this tonight, sharing our experiences, your thoughts, our thoughts, sharing your questions and concerns and all of that. As usual, this is a non-judgmental zone.
Yes.
And I say that within the strength of making sure nobody be trying to hit me up with no pastor loving. I don't want, what's that little pastor that was eating out the young lady? Don't y'all come jumping in my inbox acting like
Oh,
that.
honey.
Don't y'all come in my inbox acting like that. But nonetheless, it has been a great night. Thank you all for the birthday wishes to my daughter. She is still up there getting it in. My sister done called me and said, "Do you know what your daughter is doing?" I'm like, "I know you called her. I get every phone call. I keep telling them that. I get them before she do." But yeah, I appreciate Shadia saying that she hoped the rain don't mess it up. I've already moved the party to next Saturday, so it's okay. We're gonna move it to next Saturday and indoors. Um, and as usual, Almond, it has been great with you, sis. It's been
Yes,
great with both of you guys. All of y'all that come up on the panel is always awesome. The only thing that I
absolutely.
was missing this week was Mr. Pisces' voice.
Well, we'll get him next week, honey. He was down there in the chat. He wanted to be in the chat. So,
Understandable, but we love all of y'all. It has been great. Thank you again, Miss Almond Brown. Thank you for the people who have subscribed. I did see the two names. I don't know if it's more than that, but I seen two names. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you so
do you have
much.
anything going on this weekend over on your channel?
Yes, there is something going on my channel on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Monday for Man Crush Mondays, we will be discussing Mr. Kevin Samuels. We'll be discussing Kevin Samuels, the Samuelites, and the Kitten Hills Coalition. So feel free to come on over. You can find me on YouTube up under Jada LaRue. That is youtube.com/JADALARUE. And also, thanks to the people who sent cash apps tonight. I appreciate that as well. I haven't looked to see if it says to my daughter or me, but either way it go, honey. Blessings on blessings, and I appreciate it. Your blessing is blessed back to you 1,000-fold. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yes.
So that is.
That's it
Oh,
for
and
you,
y'all can find me
girl.
on Instagram and Facebook and all of that good stuff.
What's your everything is the same, right?
Well, it's Jada LaRue on some, and then Miss Jada LaRue, MISS, on some others. Like I believe my Twitter is MISS, and something else is MISS. But everything else after that is just Jada LaRue.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you as always, honey, for joining me and being a part of this panel, being a part of the night that we do have here on every Friday when we can get here. But every Friday night, even in the midst of your goings on with the family and everything, you thought it not robbery to join me here. So I really do appreciate
Yes.
you and Shadia for always joining me and, having fun and just giving us your relationship experiences and your sex tips and everything else like that. So we have not forgotten that you are to give us a crash course on how to make a nigga cry. Okay. In the bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As a matter
So
of fact,
yeah.
as soon as I get my daughter's birthday party over, we're going to schedule that in.
Yes, we
That's
have
going to be a
to.
done deal.
We're gonna give you
Yeah,
your
because it's
own
been
day.
way too long. And I apologize. I can't help the way life has been doing me, but hopefully it continues with no other issues from this week on to whenever I can continue to have this break.
Okay, well, we appreciate you, girl. So we'll see you on for Man Crush Monday. Don't forget to promote it if you have it already scheduled so I can put it on my wall.
Yes, I do have it scheduled. It's
Okay, well
absolutely
I'll
scheduled
go snatch it and
for
share.
7 o'clock. I'm sorry, 7 o'clock on Monday, y'all. Eastern Standard Time.
7 o'clock.
Yep, 7 o'clock.
Okay. So I'll be there because I'll be there. So I'll
Thank you,
go snatch
thank you.
it up and then I'll share it. Okay, I see it. I'll share it on well, I don't want to click
Thank
on
you
it.
so much.
You're welcome. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
get it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna drop the link in the wait a minute. Let me drop the link in the chat. So you guys, if you guys can go over and set your reminders for Jada's Monday, what you said, Man Crush Monday?
Yeah, it's Man Crush Monday on Mondays. So I decided I would um crush a man on Mondays.
Oh Lord. Okay, I get it. Okay, I can be there for that one because anyways, we ain't gonna go there. But I'll be there for that one, girl.
Yes. So I will see y'all there. And again, thank you so much. Love you dearly, honey.
All right, I'll talk to you later, honey.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. So that was our Friday night red light special, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of church announcements. I feel like my head is crooked. But okay, so does Shadia have a channel? No, she doesn't have a channel, not yet. Not yet. When she can become consistent, and give us consistent commentary and everything, then she'll think about doing that. But until now, this is her channel. This is where she is. If you want to find her, hit me up and I'll get you in contact with her. But yeah, so if you guys have gotten this far in the broadcast and you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to Armin Brown 09 and make sure you hit the notification bell. Please click the links that are in the chat and you can go and set your reminder for Jada's Monday night show at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as you can subscribe to her channel. Follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/Armin Brown 09. You guys can go over to my podcast and listen to my readings and other shows that I have over there. Anchor.fm/Armin Brown 09. If you guys would like to do a podcast show with me, we can also set that up. You can email me at arminbrown09@gmail.com. Don't forget about our Monday night shows at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, honey, where we go down to the corner and we over here reading, y'all. So y'all know we come back over here and we read Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am reading another YouTuber's book, Mr. Timothy Blaine. He is here on YouTube. Love and Gospel Music. Honey, what's wrong with telling the damn truth? So this is what we're reading on Monday nights. Tomorrow, and I should have said this at the beginning, so hopefully Demetria does see this, but tomorrow night, Demetria, shout out to Demetria Lit All Day. She is hosting a poetry jam with Miss Nubiology 101 tomorrow night at it's 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern and it's 8 p.m. Central. I'm going to drop the link to her channel in the chat, and you guys can go over there and subscribe or go over there and just watch and make sure you guys can see when they do start. So please join us tomorrow, Saturday, July 24th, for the poetry jam. And I think they're taking, if you do poetry, spoken word, if you do singing, anything like that, I think it's going to be almost like an open mic or whatnot. So please go over there because she does have beautiful poetry, Nubiology. So I dropped the link to Demetria's channel in the chat. If you guys can go over and please support. Y'all know how I love to do cross support. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. Shout out to all of my Almond Delights 2.0. Shout out to Fifi TV for joining the membership tonight. If you would like to join the membership, it's appreciated, but it's not required. But I'll drop the link in the chat. You can also click on the join button that's on the front of this video. And after this video is over, and I tell y'all all the time, please come back. Please refresh or whatnot. Exit the chat box, refresh, and leave a comment to let everybody know how you guys enjoyed the video. And leaving a comment, it helps with putting us in the algorithm so other people can come over here and enjoy us on Friday nights and any other time that I go live. And we guys are here and having conversations or whatnot. So if you can do that for me, all they do is when I end the live, all you got to do is click X out the chat, refresh real quick, and then just leave a comment in the comment section, not on my community wall, under this video here. All the links and everything else that you will need are in the description box below. Just go ahead and do that. But I appreciate you guys for joining me on this Friday night red light special. If you guys would like if there's a topic that you guys would like us to talk about or discuss, we are always open for any suggestions that you guys would like for us to do. So leave that in the comment section underneath this video below, or if you're on Instagram and you're connected with me there, you can DM me. You can DM Jada or Shadia if you guys are on there with them as well, and let us know what you guys want us to talk about. We talk about everything. Like I said, love, sex, relationships, baby, toys, everything. We like to talk about it all. Everybody has their own different experiences in any and everything. So we like to see where everybody's coming from. So, but yeah, that's it. Because I'm going to talk y'all head off, and I want to do that because I got to go to work in the morning. So I'll talk to y'all later, although I know I'm not going to go to sleep, but I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, I'm going to play the intro as the outro because I ain't made no outro for Friday nights. But I appreciate everybody who has cash apped, super chatted, anything. Shout out to Chocolate Bay for the super chat. I appreciate you, boo. Shout out to niece over there, Miss Jada LaRue's daughter. Her birthday is today. She turns 15 years old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jada LaRue's daughter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, girl. I'll talk to y'all later, honey. I love you guys. Like I always say, I love you guys with the love of God. And there is what, honey? Nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, child. Bye. Hello. Welcome to our Friday night red light special. I want you to sit back, unwind, and let's get into this combo. It's grown folk talk now. Relationships, love, sex. Let's get into it. Get your drinks on deck. Get your snacks. And let's get it started. So tell a friend to tell another friend. We unwinding, y'all, with this red light special. Let's get into it.